Network. Two teams.
The shot on the left side. It's up and it's off the glass and again, foul called. Here's the basket.
One ultimate goal.
Ball moved by Adams all the way to the right. And he gets the easy layup.
Offense.
Get up and off the glass and in a foul call. Here's the basket.
Walker.
He rattles it home. And Southwest going to fire from three from the right wing. And it's good. It rattles home. Harry's up by one, 43-42.
Defense.
All the way to the ball. What a ball. Drops a high by Chris Adams. Between Simpson in the backcourt and steals the ball away.
Teamwork.
But the three is up and it's good. And it's 18-12. The Jessica Bennett just like that. Pulls the Maroons within 6.
Head Coach Ron Dwyer looks to help the young Lady Maroons improve from last season, while Coach Brandon Height leads the Maroons with hopes to continue and capitalize on last year's late season surge.
Walker for three, rattles it home.
Boy, Ty Walker is just on fire.
For three, and he knocks another one home. Rebound, picking up and off the glass and in. And a foul called, got the basket.
Rebound.
Nice backdoor cutting, Chris Adams, puts his shot. No good. Got his own rebound, put back no good. Got it on again. And the first half of that, it gets it the ball.
And be strong. Maroons pride. Excitement.
Has it left wing, puts up a three. Haley's for one. Haley's for one. There's a timeout by McBride.
Walker for three.
And Coach Hyde with a big smile on his face.
Two teams working hard to create a winning tradition.
And he calls. And he gets it out. Haley.
Maroons on the hardwood. Next.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Perry Maroon Basketball is brought to you by Brown Duggar Funeral Home. Live, love, legacy. Custom Dental. We didn't invent dentistry, we just made it better. Devon Energy Corporation. Commitment runs deep. First Bank and Trust. Community-minded, just like you. Northern Oklahoma Metals Incorporated. Want to scrap? Ortho Oklahoma, DC, keeping you together. The Perry Daily Journal. Stillwater Medical Center, commitment to excellence. And Chevrolet, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Perry Maroons Basketball is also brought to you by Here It Is, Here Naturally, the Penn Network. Now, let's take you to the gym and get you to the tip-off show with the voice of the Perry Maroons, Brock Campbell, and color analyst Ike Shaw.
And good evening to you from John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we're at homecoming night as your Perry Maroons are hosting the Newkirk Tigers. And Mike, we got a pretty good crowd on hand. Boys coming with the 4-2 record, girls coming with the 3-3 record. Sorry.
Yeah, it helps me if I have that covered.
So, you know, we expect to have two really tight, closely contested games tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to be here. It's nice. Weather's getting a little colder outside, but it's not warm, not cold in here. And with the homecoming stuff going on right now, the homecoming court, as they say, and looking forward to the games. Looking forward to the girls getting a taste out of their mouth from losing, and the boys continuing to roll as they come off a win off the rival Blackwell.
Yeah, and if you haven't caught the games from last Friday. The boys won a thrilling game there against the Blackwell Maroons, and then the Lady Maroons unfortunately took the defeat. It was just turnovers, and two girls basically just took over the game for Blackwell, Pedum and Calderon. And really, we really didn't match up really well with Calderon, but Pedum, we just let her go to the basket too many times late in that fourth quarter, and that was the detriment of the game right there.
Yeah, Calderon was proposes a bit of a mismatch because she's about 5'10", 5'11", and she's a very good athlete too. So she's kind of like another guard on the floor at that height, and that's sometimes tough to deal with. And yeah, we didn't shoot well either. That was one thing I was surprised by. Leonard really couldn't get open most of the night, but when she had open shots, she was just a little off. And I expect them to bounce back tonight. I don't expect them to shoot bad 2 nights in a row. They're too good at shooting to do that. in my opinion.
Right. And Newkirk's coming off a tough game with Garber. They really didn't shoot the ball at all very well against the Wolverines. They're only 1-4 this year, which is kind of weird for them because they're a basketball power traditionally in girls basketball. They've got I've got his name here. It's Coach Winburn. Dwight Winburn. He's been there 19 years. He was there for 17, retired, and then went to Ponca City and coached a little bit, and then came back to Newkirk.
Yeah.
And he's known for getting his teams to state a lot of the time and down that road. So Newkirk is traditionally a very hard-nosed team. They press you a lot. They really get up in your face, and they really, force the issue and force you to cause turnovers. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight with the Newkirk Tigers.
That's what a lot of teams have been throwing at us, it seems like. Yeah, you're kind of low.
Yeah, that's what
Brock,
Kevin said, and I've got everything pushed, so I don't know what's going on, but I'll turn me up a little bit more, so hopefully
like we were saying, maybe
that's going to be better.
They do press a good amount, and that is something that we've shown to struggle with this year. So I think until we show we can master that, I think every team's going to do that at some point in our games.
Yeah, and that's better. Thank you, Kevin. Kevin's a wonder here.
Tyson too. Tyson just did
Tyson,
that.
That's what I meant.
Okay,
Tyson.
I was like, well.
Kevin's awesome too, but Tyson just fixed us up. So I'm a little hot now. So anyways, we're going to take our first time out. We'll come back. We'll dive into the opponent, the Newkirk Tigers. The opponent tonight, the Perry Maroons here at Homecoming. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
The excitement of uncovering a great bargain, the joy of buying that perfect gift, or the fun of a spontaneous weekend holiday. You may also know the disappointment of disregarding your plans because you couldn't get to the bank on time. Don't let this happen again. Use your good credit to qualify for our First Freedom account and write your own loan anytime you need extra money for pleasure or an emergency. Know the freedom of having a reserve at your fingertips. Find us at bankfbt.com. First Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We're avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are here for you.
More than 1 million wild animals are killed each year illegally. Poaching is a major threat to our country's wildlife. I'm Tom Barry. I'm an actor with a desire to preserve living space for wildlife. The Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust does just that. Work with private landowners to protect wildlife, to preserve natural habitats. To learn more or to work with the Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust, call 800-729-SAVE. That's 800-729-SAVE or visit wildlifelandtrust.org. Thank you.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South Hutt Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals, want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we get started for the girls basketball game here. We're getting set for that and moving some stuff around so we can have our filmer have some, hey, you're on the air. Don't say that kind of stuff.
What, that you're a slob?
No, I'm not a slob. I put my stuff over there so we'd have room. I didn't take into account anybody else, so. Anyways,
oh, okay, so you're just selfish. Gotcha.
I am selfish. No, anyways, everybody knows me. I'm not selfish, jeez. Now let's talk about the Newkirk Lady Tigers coming with a 1-4 record. They lost to Frontier, Tonkawa, Alva, and Garber to start the year. Only win was against the Frontier JV in the Frontier tournament. They were coached by Dwight Winburn, his 19th year. He was at Newkirk for 17 years, retired. Went to Ponca City and coached and was the AD and then came back and he's just the coach in Newkirk right now. That's all he does is just coach.
He doesn't have to teach? That's cool.
I guess not. So,
nice.
Hey, you've been coaching for 41 years.
Yeah.
I think you get a break here and there.
True.
So, record last year, 17-11. If you ask them, that's not one of the seasons that they'd like to remember. They're usually up there a little bit more in the win column. I asked Coach Winburn to give me a little background about himself, and this is a very impressive career. It's his 41st year to coach in Oklahoma. He began at Hennessy in 1973, went to Laverne in 83, stayed there for 4 years. Last year they went to the state tournament. Then he went to Clinton in 1987, coached there for 3 years, moved to Newkirk in 1990. Coached at Newkirk for 17 years, went to the state tournament 7 times, state runner-up in 2005. Wow. He coached at Ponca City from 2008 to 2013, went to the state tournament in the first year in 2008. He was the athletic director at Ponca the last 2 years at Ponca, retired from there in 2013, went back to Newkirk just to coach. So now, and he was also named Coach of the Year in 2005 and was inducted into the Oklahoma Athletic Hall of Fame in 2013. So he's a big pedigree. His philosophy is he believes that fundamentals is the key to athletic competition and success. He's had success because of great players and fundamentals. God has truly blessed each and every team I have coached, he says, each one being unique in their own way. He's had serious health issues this year, but still trying to maintain success on the hardwood. So, hey, if you've been doing it that long, more props to you, Coach. I mean, really
yeah,
do.
That's all levels of this state, too. That's huge.
Right. I asked him what kind of offense they're going to run. They're going to want to run a motion offense. A lot of people are running motion offenses right now. You know, Blackwell ran a motion, and now Newkirk's running a motion. So type of defense you're going to run, he says man-to-man, but I think they're going to probably put in some 3-2 zone as well, and they're most definitely going to press.
And, yeah, zone. We've been zoned out a little bit this year. That's why our team needs to shoot a little better, for sure.
Right. The strengths of his team, he says, we're deeper on the bench this year than last year. Their length and their height, and they have athletic ability as well. So the weaknesses, they're a young team and lack of experience. And what does he know about Perry this year? And he says the head coach has scouted him. So I'm actually, this is from the assistant. The head coach, Winburn, has scouted them. He knows that we're pretty young and even talent-wise. And and then Coach Winburn says, yeah, they're young like us. So this is going to be one of those games, but that you're going to see a very parity game. The competition is going to be very comparable.
Yeah.
Last year, though, Perry didn't do very well against Newkirk. Newkirk blew him out. So, but this year, I think it might be a little bit different tune because Newkirk's starting 2 freshmen, a junior, 2 juniors, and a senior, I believe. So, granted, it's a little bit more, senioric team than Perry because they're starting the senior and 2 juniors. But I just think there's going to be a little bit more parity right now at this point in the season with these 2 teams.
Plus, Perry's got 2 girls off the bench, Arnold and McKenzie, they're seniors. And Pierce, too, right?
Yes.
So that's 3 seniors off the
Pierce.
bench. If Richards is a senior, she might be a junior.
And speaking of which, he says, I asked him what players should we be watching this year, what players need to have an impact this season for you. He said the only returning starters are the Pulley sisters, McKenna and Kendall. Yes, he said our centers will move in from Argonia, Kansas. McKinney Pulley, Coach Winburn said, could be one of the best players in the area. Colton Harrell is going to be a big-time inside player, just a sophomore. And that was I watched the walkthrough of the girls today this afternoon, and Coach was saying, who's going to have 25, which is Harrell, because that's really a focus is to get a body on her tonight and not give her any easy looks. And if there is looks, you need to get a body on her and get those boards too.
Absolutely.
Expectations for the year, he says, just to make the state tournament, point blank. I mean, when you're in his shoes, Winburn, he's been there so many times. That's the goal.
That's the goal, yeah.
So, but the assistant coach says we expect to get better as the season continues. That we have 3 starters that were not on the team last year. So that's a little bit about Newkirk, the Lady Tigers. Once again, they come in with a 1-4 record. Your Perry Lady Maroons come in with a 3-3 record on the year. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have Coach Dwyer and his question and answer session, and we'll return after this. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
So we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Drs. Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Hayden contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together. The Maroons Golf Show is brought to you by First Bank and Trust Company of Perry. First Bank and Trust, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we're getting you set for the girls' game. And question and answer session with Coach Dwyer at the tip-off show. And I asked him a couple questions like I do every game. So I asked him to talk about Blackwell. Blackwell got a lot of layups late in that game. And I asked him, were those just the breakdowns in defense? And he just simply said we had to do some things at the end of the game that we didn't really feel comfortable with doing in order to close the gap. And we saw that. We saw that they had to switch some things at the end of the game that they weren't really comfortable with. We were down 5 to 6 points and had to gamble more defensively to try to create turnovers, and we saw that as well on Friday. That can make a close game get away from you pretty quick, but the alternative is just to lose the game and stay close on the score. So that's a no-brainer to him. And when he gave me that answer, I was like, okay, that's why we did some things we did on Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. And you do everything you can to win the game. Can't even hear myself. There we go. You do everything you can to win the game, so I don't question that strategy at all by Coach. It's a good move.
Yeah, and it was just two girls that really beat us Friday night, and we had to take some chances at the end of that fourth quarter because they were just eating us up.
Yeah.
So we had, I totally understand where he's coming from. Once I asked him, I'm glad I asked him that question because I was wondering, okay, what happened on Friday night with Pedem getting just free, it seemed like the whole fourth quarter, and then Calderon, she's just not a good matchup for us, and next time we play him, we're going to have to figure her out. But Pedem, we're really going to have to figure her out next time we play him as well, because she just got to the hole too many times.
Yeah, she did, and not just at the end of the game. It was just put on a clinic, just driving to the hole and getting rebounds too. 5'5", 5'4", whatever height she was, not very big. She was out rebounding a lot of our girls, and that just can't happen. That's unacceptable.
And the next question I said, were you pleased with what you saw at Blackwell? Or what were you pleased with at Blackwell and what were you not pleased with? And he says, I didn't think we shot the ball very well against Blackwell. We all know that. We didn't have a good shooting night. And neither did the JV for that matter.
No.
I was not pleased that we had two girls, but we let two girls dominate us, Pedem and Calderon. A lot of that is our youth. And we're starting to see that a little bit. But, we'll start to see that progressing too down the road as well because the youth should learn from those games. So we just let them impose their will on us. I thought we made some pretty silly fouls at the beginning of the game that certainly led to the outcome. I was pleased that we rebounded the ball much better. That has been a focal point. And we did rebound the ball much better. Megan Drake got really strong down on that block at Blackwell. And we saw some girls, really get tougher during that game. But, you just didn't shoot the ball well. And if you can't shoot the ball well, you're not going to win many games.
No, unless you can play that Princeton D and hold your opponent to, 25% shooting as well.
Right.
And that's unrealistic, every time anyway. I mean, you hope to have a game like that every once in a while. But.
Right. I asked him, what do you know about Newkirk this season, offensively, defensively, how you're going to attack that and defend it? He said they have a mixture of a couple of older girls, that would be the Pulley girls, McKenna and Kendall, that they have played key roles for them for several years. And they have young girls getting their first opportunity. They are very patient offensively, meaning that they are very slow. They don't like to run the ball. They like to slow the game down.
Think we'll see any four corners?
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to see, but they like to slow the game down. I don't think we'll see four corners from Coach Winburn, but they're not going to get any hurry to score. So what does that mean for us? We're going to have to get up and defend in their face.
Yeah,
and get
absolutely.
Some counts
Get into the passing lanes,
They don't like to play with any pace. Well, like I said, defensively they will play a sagging man. They will guard certain girls very hard and then stack the paint with extra defenders. And they will also press. They will also press too as well. So if we get down 6 to 9 points, I talked to Coach Shellhorse about this before we started the JV girls game. He said if we're down 6 to 9 points, it might be a battle for us to get back because they will slow it way down.
Yeah.
It will be a boring game. Now if we get up 6 to 9 points, it could it'll flip.
Takes them out of their element.
Then we're going to have to be patient as well. So it's going to be interesting the dynamic, which way the dynamic turns for this game.
Yeah,
if we're up and if we're down. Because if we're up, we're going to have to go that patient role with youth.
Right. Yeah, that's tough to do. Luckily, Vinard is so good that she can handle the point
and she
handle
knows
the offense.
She can't get in foul trouble anymore. She knows. I talked to her today about that as well. She's like, I'm not getting in foul trouble. I'm going to play good. I'm going to shoot better. I promise you. I'm not going to shoot 2 games bad in a row. And I'm like, okay, Jessica, it's fine.
Yeah.
But she knows that she's the catalyst of this team.
And that's good that she knows that and doesn't shy away from it.
And if she gets in foul trouble, there's nobody. Chloe Pierce is coming along.
Right, and she was a freshman. I misspoke. Arnold's a senior and Richards is a junior. Sorry. Misspoke. I don't want to make her older than she is.
Right. I already did that with Olivia Buck. I called her a senior. She's like,
well,
what?
Sometimes she plays like one.
So, but, it's good that Jessica is recognizing that and saying, hey, I am the one that makes this go. I'm the fuel that makes this train go. Absolutely. And she is. If she's not hitting shots, she still makes things go. So, as Megan Drake's up here, she's still got to go get in uniform. She's got 14 minutes to go.
Did she win? I couldn't hear. Did she win? She's the queen.
Yeah,
all right, good job. Congratulations, Megan.
They didn't do it on. They already voted for it.
Oh, okay,
so everybody already knew. So.
Well, that takes the suspense out of it. What the heck?
I know. So.
It's like when the NFL used to do the draft and they would show the guys at the home. Remember that? And they get all excited and you're like, okay, so obviously they're getting picked next. That's stupid.
They don't do that anymore, do they?
No, not anymore. They stopped because people complain, like me. People that like to complain, like me.
That was cool. You don't like that?
No, they did it before the pick happened. They showed them putting on the hat and celebrating. I'm like, so you take the suspense out of it. I know who gets picked. Yeah.
Right. You do it when they get picked and then flash to their home.
Exactly. You wait. Like when Tebow got picked, they showed him putting the Denver hat on before the pick came through.
I remember that.
And I went, okay, well, Tebow's going to Denver. Okay. So I guess that guy got fired, and next year they did it better.
Flick the channel. Okay, I don't want to know. I already know.
Yeah, I know. So anyway,
who cares about the commissioner coming up and saying the next pick for Denver?
If we know it, I know. There's no point. Sorry, that's
random.
We
thoughts,
digress.
Random thoughts from Mike Shaw here.
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
As we go back to let's go to the keys of the game here.
Let's do that.
Schweier, he said rebounding, and definitely they've got 2 big girls. You're going to have to put a body on them. I think one is Harold, and the other one is Sheber, I believe. I think Harold and Sheber are the big girls.
Yeah.
Sheber is the Sheber's sister that plays football and wrestles. Jared Sheber's sister. So,
you made her sister play football. Wow, that's impressive.
Well, nowadays, who knows?
You never know, yeah.
The women are starting to play football, which I think is cool. I really do. He said keeping our girl in front of us is another key.
Yeah.
We didn't do that with Petum at all. She dribbled in between all 5 of our girls, it seemed like, at times.
That's deep defense.
And I was like looking there, I was like, did that just happen?
Yeah, I know. Concentration and effort.
And then he says we have to get off to a quick start, so they have to play faster than they want. And that's a huge key.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to be used to doing that. They like to just make it a boring game. And frankly, I hope we get out to a quick start because I don't want to call a boring game.
Yeah, I know. Nobody does.
I did that at Perkins last year, and it was not fun. And he goes, how our girls do when they are not being guarded hard on the perimeter is going to be key. They're going to have to move away from the ball. They're going to do man-to-man. You're going to have to move the ball with this team. You can't just stay on one side of the floor. You're going to have to reverse the ball a lot and make them get. When you move the ball, you get them out of position. Yeah, you got to move without the ball. I noticed last week against Blackwell, we got bogged down a little bit. And so a lot of our girls, I don't know if it was tired, fatigue, kind of confusion, they just kind of stood around and watched. They didn't move, go to spots, and that kind of helped with our bad shooting, I think, because it made the shooters eventually, nobody's open, nobody's moving, I got to shoot. Right. So that's what, according to Coach Dwyer, that's the questions and answers and the keys to the night's game. Newkirk traditionally, like I said, if you followed Perry basketball for years like I have, and I'm from here, you know that it's going to be a pressure defense. They're going to full court press you if they can at times. They're going to really try to make you play erratic, but they're also going to be boring on offense, so they're going to slow it way down. So that's exactly what we're going to expect tonight from the Newkirk Lady Tigers. We're going to go ahead and take another break. We're way ahead of schedule. We got 10 minutes and about 50 seconds. We'll come back and we'll talk about the keys to the game. Probably talk about some Thunder, some OSU basketball tonight as well. Maybe more rants from me. And improvise some things in here. So you're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball and Triple Play Sports.
And for more. From our nurses and our staff, we're devoting ourselves to providing unhurried and compassionate care.
Our mission is simple, to perfect the patient experience.
Everything you expect from a major medical center
with all the things that you love about a hometown hospital. Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedical.com.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95 or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we come back. And is that better, Tyson, at all? Okay, it's because I've been sick. I'm trying to get rid of this crud that I can't shake, and that's why I'm not projecting very good.
Luckily, so Friday after Friday we'll have a big break for you there.
We'll have a big break, and we won't be back until the new year. So let's talk about the keys to tonight's game, partner. What are your keys to tonight?
Well, I'm going to echo Coach's thoughts. I know that's an easy way out, but let's get off to a fast start because, like you said, they like to slow it down. You get off to a fast start, it can take them out of the rhythm. What they like to do is like when Nebraska used to run the triple option. You get up 21 in Nebraska, all of a sudden they got to throw. So we get up 6 to 10 points on Newkirk. They're going to have to change some things that they do, get them out of the rhythm, and that'll be a good key for us. Another one is turnovers. Handle the press, don't turn it over. And then third one is motion, move. Move off the ball. If you don't have the ball, move. Set good screens, move around, get people open, and get to open shots. And I think that'll help get the girls a win today.
Well, I'm going to also say I want to see Jessica Bender get to the hole more. Penetrate and kick out if she can. Make that defense come to her.
Like Lewis does.
They're going to sag down to her because they know that she's one of our money players.
Right, and they're all focusing. That's a good point, Brock. Good point, partner, because then she can kick out to an open shooter, Buck, Looper, all those girls.
Shields, yeah, definitely. So absolutely. I want to see her, move without the ball as well. But when she's got the ball, I want her to really penetrate that lane. And if she doesn't have the shot, kick it out. I think it's going to be there all day. So, and then rebounding, I will definitely agree with that one. It's got to, with the two big girls that are going to be on the floor for the Tigers, you're going to have to put a body in those two girls because they're going to go to the glass every time. I want to see our offensive rebound get a little bit better because it seems like we've been dominated this year on the offensive glass, and we need to get a little bit better.
Yeah. And sometimes that's a strategic thing from the coach. If there's a team you worry about that can run real well, you don't send as many people to the glass.
Right.
And a little bit of that. Blackwell ran pretty well. And maybe in the tournament.
Right.
There's some girls that could run in that tournament we were at. So a lot of that sometimes happens. But you're right. I mean, you got to have an effort on the offensive glass.
Turn myself up a little bit more here. See if I can. Okay, so we're going to go to tonight's starting lineups. First, we're going to have the Newkirk Lady Tigers, coached by Dwight Winburn, his 19th year here at Newkirk. And his starting lineup goes like this. The point guard will be number 12, junior McKenna Pulley. The other guard, number 21, freshman Caitlin Schieber. The forwards, number 10, Emily Elliott. The other forward, number 11, senior Kendall Pulley. And the center, number 25, that's the sophomore Colton Harrell, and that's the one that he's really raving about. That could be a really good inside presence for him down low, and she's just a sophomore. So we got McKenna Pulley at the guard, Caitlin Schieber at the guard. Forwards will be Emily Elliott and Kendall Pulley, and then the center will be Colton Harrell. So that's your starting five for the Lady Tigers with a 1-4 record. For the Perry Maroons with a 3-3 record coming in tonight's game, coached by Ron Dwyer. The point guard, number 1, Jessica Benner, the sophomore. Number 13, freshman Maddie Dwyer will be the other guard. The other guard, number 14, freshman Addison Shields. The forwards, number 3, the sophomore Olivia Buck, and the other forward, the senior, number 25, Megan Drake. So it's Benner, Shields, Dwyer, and Buck, and Drake. So that's your starting five. So we got some Thunder basketball. I don't know if they're playing tonight. Are they playing tonight?
Sacramento at 9:30, I believe.
So it will be plenty of time to get home and watch this, at least me.
I'll probably catch the end, and DeMarcus Cousins is out tonight, so that's a good chance for Thunder to get to 500.
Boy, the Thunder has
we knew they would.
I saw this streak, and if they could get by Cleveland, I was like, oh, we could get over 500.
I didn't think they would lose to New Orleans. I thought they'd lose to Cleveland. So what they're doing, right, exactly. I thought this is what their record would be. once Durant came back. And they're playing really well. The bench is playing. McGarry came back the other night. That was good to see.
He was impressive.
He's only played like 6 minutes, but he looked good, and he's going to be a good player.
Yeah,
I really like him.
And the Thunder crowd really liked him too. He gave him a nice ovation when he came in the game. And
they're gonna.
You know, that Smith kid that came from Phoenix, he had some nice things.
Ish Smith, Ish is a good. That's why they kept him over Telfair.
Yeah. Well, I can see that because Telfair, he's just streaky.
I know a lot of people. I saw I read it. No, I don't like that. You got to keep Telfair, and I'm like, guys, he's been on 7 NBA teams in 8 years. There is a reason. Understand what the Thunder brass is doing. They kind of know what they're doing a little bit. So I think Ish Smith was the appropriate back. I mean, it's not like we needed Telfair once Westbrook came back because Jackson is an all-star. If he's on another team, Jackson's an all-star. That's just how good he is. And he's our 6th man, So, I mean, that's just – and we're in the 8th spot. Well, I think we're half game back. I think the Thunder are half game back, but I think they'll make the playoffs.
I think they will, too. They could even get in the middle.
They could. I mean, they just keep – just keep going because – we're all healthy.
You have to give it up to the players that were on the court without Durant and Westbrook to keep us where we were.
Right.
Because it could have been a lot worse.
Exactly, and that only gave them more confidence.
And they can come in and they can score points now.
And they know
so
it.
You got a bench now.
Exactly.
So
and Adams and Perkins are a great combo now. They're playing great together. So not together, but you know what I mean.
Perk's offensive skills this year.
He's had a good year. Yeah, he's surprising me.
He stepped it up. So then we got Cowgirl basketball won last night.
90 to 33, I think.
88 to 33.
It was a blowout.
Over New Orleans.
They're really good.
7-1.
They're really good.
Cowboys tonight
Middle
hosting
Tennessee
State.
I expect them to win that by about 15.
Yeah, that'll be a big one, and they got a big road win.
I think I'm going to go to that game, Maryland, Sunday. I think I'm going to go to that.
Yeah, we play them Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, so and then we have Maryland Sunday, and then OU, they just keep on keeping on with their basketball team. They've got a really good basketball team. I don't know what the record. I think they've lost one.
1 or 2, yeah. They lost to Creighton, and then I think they lost the finals to whoever they played in that Atlantis.
That's right.
Yeah, so they're like 7-2, but they play ORU tonight. They should get a win. Yeah, who's really good.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, there's no slouch there.
No,
I don't know about the Lady Sooners. I don't know how they're doing under Sherry.
They're struggling. I think they got 3 losses already.
Well, they're kind of a young team this year, which you wouldn't expect that.
Yeah, I know. Cole's got to watch out. She's kind of resting on. I think Cole's been resting on her laurels for about 5 years.
Yeah.
And personally, she gets paid way too much to have the kind of season she has.
Well, the Cowgirls this year are really, really good under Coach Jim Littell.
The Cowgirls are really good.
Lashonda Johnson has just picked up where Tiffany Bias left off.
Exactly.
I mean, she really is. And
that freshman we got from California, that girl's good.
So, and then wrestling, it is what it is.
Yeah.
OSU's competing. They didn't lose very bad to Minnesota.
No.
Who's number 1.
I hate seeing that L. I know. It's like. I'm like an Alabama football fan when it comes to OSU wrestling. I don't like to see them ever lose, and I question them when they do.
Right.
I don't question Smith, but I say, oh, man, we're better than this. How are we losing?
Let me tell you, though, he's building something again because his recruiting class this year is amazing.
Yeah.
He's got those 3 guys from Stillwater.
How did Boo look Saturday?
Awesome. I talked to him. I said,
really?
I don't know if I can say this on camera, but I talked to Boo Llewellyn, and I said, hey, weren't you a Sooner fan? He goes, I was.
Nice.
And he goes, and I said, well, what happened? He goes, well, it was just the facilities. It was just the training room. It was the ability to
those banners,
John Smith.
And those banners all around the
arena. So I was
arena.
like, okay, well, I'm not griping at you. I'm welcoming you with open arms. And I went up to Cade Brock and I went up to Tristan Moran and I told him, hey, I'm glad to have you. Looking forward to seeing you on the mat in the next 4 years. And it's going to be an exciting time to watch some wrestling, especially because I've called these guys the last 4 years, and they're going to go to the D1 level, and I'm going to see them on the D1 mat. It's going to be pretty cool.
It's going to be interesting, I agree.
But and having said that, wrestling tonight is at Tuttle. So we're wrestling at the Tuttle Tigers tonight, and that's
usually a good matchup, isn't it?
It's usually a good matchup or an early matchup. So I told Riley Betchen he's injured. He dislocated his elbow at the Perry Tournament of Champions, and unfortunately, he's going to be out for a couple weeks, not the whole year. That's good because he's a senior. He's going to be texting me some. He's
going to be ready for Kansas City.
I don't know. He won't be wrestling next week.
That's next weekend.
That's next weekend. So
that's got to be cool.
That's
exciting
cool
for them.
Because that's a big tournament. Kansas City Stampede. That's a lot of Division I talent there too.
Oh yeah.
It's different. All different states go to that. Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma,
high school
Iowa,
Texas getting
Missouri.
better.
Texas is really starting to develop some wrestling programs. They have for the last couple of years.
I think there would be.
We had an alumni that was a coach down the Colony. I don't know if he's there anymore, but his Wayman May, he wrestled at OU for a while.
Okay.
But he started a wrestling program down there in the Colony. But we didn't have any Texas schools this weekend. But let me tell you, that tournament this week was tougher than it was last year. Perry finished 4th.
Yeah, behind Sand Springs, Yukon, and Stillwater, right?
Stillwater, Sand Springs, Yukon.
Those are 3 really good teams.
Yeah, and so Cade Brock was the 4-time champion for Perry TOC. He's one of the rare ones. Garrett Byer, 3-time champion for Perry. He's the second one of the Perry crew that has done that. So congratulations to Garrett Byer. But,
absolutely.
You know, it was a great tournament for the young squad. I know Coach Duck wasn't real happy about it. If we would have had those 2 injuries back, we would have had some more points and probably would have finished 3rd. But 4th with this young team is good.
Well, that just tells you how good this program is when you're upset with 4th going against teams like that. That just shows you, like maybe with OSU, you got 4th in the NCAAs. Good job, guys. You know, I mean, sounds ridiculous, but when you're that good, you expect to win every time.
Exactly.
And that is a great attitude to have. I've always preached you've got to expect to win. Every level, every game, every sport. Expect to win.
And that's why Perry's so good, because we don't go wrestle just all these little schools.
No, you don't go wrestle. Yeah, exactly.
In the off-season, some of these schools that get to the 3A state, and they're not prepared because they don't wrestle the big schools.
No,
Newkirk is one of them.
They just
go
can't.
wrestle. Newkirk goes and wrestles little schools. They don't get themselves prepared.
Right, absolutely.
So that's exactly why Perry does what they do. So
40 national state titles and counting.
40 state titles. So we're going to go ahead and turn around. We got the national anthem upcoming. We got all of our breaks in, so we're going to keep it right here. And Kevin Wiley's going to take us right here for the national anthem. We'll keep it right here, and then we'll have the tip-off upcoming. By the Maroons pep band, and me and Mike are going to get set here as we get the starting lineups introduced momentarily.
Well, no offense to Leanne Rhymes, but I'll take that any day of the week.
What?
That's always like hearing the spirit bands play the national anthem.
I did too. And back in my day, Mike, we used to have the band here every game, and we sat where the students were. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had band back that long ago.
Hey.
I kid.
Our starting lineups introduced right now. Like I said, it's what happened there?
I turned you up a little.
Did something. It's McKinney Pulley, number 12, number 21, Caitlin Schieber, number 10, Emily Elliott, number 11, Kendall Pulley, and number 25, it's Colton Harrell. We'll let the PA announcer, Kevin Wiley, go ahead and bring you here for the lineups.
Jessica Benner. The sophomore guard, number 3, Olivia Buck. The freshman guard, number 13, Maddie Dwyer. The freshman guard, number 14.
But hearing the starting lineups count off, partner, but you can't help but look to the future a little bit in a couple of years when Bennett and Buck are seniors and these other girls are juniors. It's kind of like our football team, all those good sophomores we have. You're thinking, boy, you play in the now, but you always, as broadcasters, we can look a little bit to the future and we can kind of salivate a little bit going, man, these girls are going to be really good.
I totally agree with you. As these freshman girls are just going to get better and better. And the first day we saw them, I was impressed.
Yeah, first game, I was impressed with how poised they were right out of the gate.
We got the Maroon band next to us.
That is going to be an adventure
tonight.
Just gives them better home court advantage, though.
Yeah.
Are they going to be out the rest of the year?
I doubt it.
Oh, it's just kind of tonight because it's homecoming?
They come to a couple, and then I don't know how they determine which ones. It's probably like black ball homecoming.
Yeah,
senior
makes
night.
sense.
So with that, we're going to have the opening tip. Megan Drake jumping against Colton Harrell. There's the tip, and it's won by McKenna Poley. She'll bring it down the court to start the offense, working from our right to left on the radio dial. Now she gives it to Kendall Poley. Over in the corner, that is Caitlin Schieber. Now the top of the key to Emily Elliott. Cross to Kendall Poley. Now down low to Caitlin Schieber. She puts it up and off the glass on the left side. It's in. It's 2-0 Newkirk. Jessica Bender has it, top of the key. She's going to pass it to Maddie Dwyer. Now reverse to Olivia Buck. Inside it goes to Drake on the left block. Now to Addison Shields for three from the left wing, and it's an air ball. It's saved by Maddie Dwyer, but right directly to Caitlin Schieber. She outlets to McKenna Poley up the court quickly to Kendall Poley, her sister. Now she's trying to find somebody. She finds somebody inside. This Colton Harrell. She passes across the lane to Emily Elliott and tapping off the glass on the left side and in. 4-0. Newkirk on top.
Well, two really good possessions so far out of the gate from Newkirk, kind of showing the experience or the skill that they have they can bring to the court.
Now Addison Shields top the key, left high post to Megan Drake. Olivia Buck right wing inside right high post to Megan Drake now. Now top of the key for three for Randy Dwyer. It's another air ball saved by Olivia Buck. No, she stepped on the line, and two air balls to start the game for the Lady Maroons.
Man, you don't see that every day. I mean, you'd think you'd started the game, you'd be so excited and geared up, you'd shoot a little too hard, but.
And a reach-in foul by Olivia Buck, and that's going to be her first, team first.
Foul on Perry, number 3, Olivia Buck. Her first team foul.
And Perry putting on a little bit of a press here. Inbound Caitlin Schieber, the freshman. She finds McKenna Poley. Back to Schieber. She'll bring up the ball against Jessica Bennett. She gets across the timeline. Ball's poked away, but it's recovered in the corner by Kendall Poley. Now to McKenna Poley at the top of the key. Now inside it goes to Harrell. Now across the lane to Kendall Poley. She'll put up a jumper about from 7 feet. Rattles out. Rebound comes down to Bennett. There's a loose ball foul, and that's going to be on Emily Elliott, I believe, her first, team first.
Emily Elliott, her first team foul.
You missed that shot, partner. Was that 11?
That was Kendall, yes.
Thank you.
Jessica Bender brings up left side of the court. Now top of the key. She reverses the track. Gives to Maddie Dwyer over there, left corner, left high post. Megan Drake, Olivia Buck now right wing. Dribbles to the left side. She's going to pass it, and it's stolen away by Emily Elliott. She's going down the lane, puts up a shot on the left side. No good. Rebound comes down to Olivia Buck. Good defense by Olivia. Outlet to Bennett, and here come the Perry Lady Maroons down 4-0.
Good recovery by the defense there.
Jessica Bender has it right wing. Thought about a three, decided better of it. Addison Shields top the key, reverse to Maddie Dwyer, left wing. Now right wing goes to Addison Shields, so fire from three. It is no good. Rebound comes down to Caitlin Schieber. Maroons are really cold. Up the court quickly, Kendall Poley, and nobody found her, and it's up and good on the left side, 6-0.
Just nobody getting back. Coach got to put a quick timeout here.
Got a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball and Football Sports.
At First Bank, we know you like choices, whether you're looking for a credit card with low annual percentage rate or rewards. First Bank makes it easy to choose the option that is right for you, and there is no annual fee. With benefits such as great low rate or flexible rewards like cashback, travel, or merchandise, we have a card that fits your needs. To apply, visit our website at bankfbt.com or stop by any First Bank location. Offer subject to credit approval. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, and Covington, member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. 6-0, 5:32 to go first quarter. Perry just hasn't looked sharp shooting the ball once again. Had two air balls and one that didn't really hit the rim, Mike.
No, we need to quit shooting that three and get inside a little bit to Drake and Venner drive the hole. There you go.
As you said, it goes inside to Drake on the right side, puts it up on the right side, and Perry's on the board 6-2. Good call, partner. Now Perry puts on a press. Caitlin Schieber rings the ball up against Jessica Venner, gets across the timeline, gets a pass stolen by Olivia Buck, outlet to Venner. Here come the Lady Maroons. Now Venner's going to drive all the way down the left side of the lane, puts up a shot. It's stripped, and it's recovered by McKenna Poley. She almost had the ball stripped, gets it to her sister Kendall. Here comes Newkirk. She's going to pass it off to, that's Harold on the left side, and she puts it up and off the glass and in. Got away with a foul there, did Perry. but it's 8-2. Jessica has it at the top of the key. Olivia Buck over here, right wing. Right corner is going to go to Addison Shields, guarded by Kendall Pulley, and Pulley's just going to poke it out of bounds. She's like, if you're going to hold it up there, I'm just going to poke it out of bounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Inbound comes to Maddie Dwyer to Megan Drake. She puts up shot on the left side of the lane, gets her own rebound, puts it up again, and it's up and good. Got her rebound, followed it, and put it right back in for the shot.
There you go. The senior is the calming influence on the team.
Now McKenna Pulley, there we go. My microphone was the other way. Now Kendall Pulley's going to take a three in the corner. Actually, her foot was on the line. It's up and good. It's 10-4. That's what it was. My microphone was the other way.
Oh.
that kind of helps. So it's 10-4. Newkirk on top. 3:54 to go, first quarter. Megan Drake has the free throw line. Right corner goes to Addison Shields. Right wing, Olivia Buck. Reverse to Maddie Dwyer. Left side. She's going to drive down the left side of the lane. Puts up a little floater, and it's up and good. It's 10-6. That one rattled home. Now Newkirk's going to press the ball up the court. That's Emily Elliott. Now she gets it to Kendall Pulley. Now to her sister McKenna. Sets up the offense at the top of the key. She gets it to Kendall over here, left wing for three. And that's off the side of the rim. The rebound comes down to Addison Shields on the long rebound. Outlet to Venner. Up the court quickly to Maddie Dwyer on the right side. Gets it to Megan Drake. Right high post to Olivia Buck for three on the right wing. No good. Rebound comes down to Kendall Pulley. Outlet to Emily Elliott. And here comes Newkirk again, running a little bit more than we thought they were tonight.
Yep, kind of just gone off the script a little bit. It's working to their advantage at the moment.
Now Schieber has it against Benner. Now gets it to McKenna Pulley over there, guarded by Addison Shields, the freshman. I believe McKenna is a junior. She hands it off to Emily Elliott over there. She takes a shot over there on the right side, and it's up and good. It's 12-6.
So far, the Lady Tigers are shooting really well.
Up, and Addison Shields is going to walk with it. She thought she was fouled, and she walked with it, and they didn't call a foul. She just lost her balance, and it's a turnover for the Lady Maroons. 2:39 to go, first quarter. 12-6, Newkirk on top. Schieber brings the ball up across the mid-court line. Gets it to Kendall Pulley over there, left wing. She's going to drive down the lane, puts up a shot in the lane, about 5-footer, and it's up and good. And it's 14-6. They can't miss.
They can't. They're 7 of 10 early on here.
I was told they shot very well against Garber. I'm not seeing it. Or they shot bad against Garber.
Okay.
Addison Shields for three in the right corner. It's off the rim, no. Rebound comes down to Buck on the long rebound. To Addison Shields for right wing. She gets it to Bennett over here, right corner. Trying to find Drake inside. Olivia Buck at the top of the key. Now left wing, it goes to Maddie Dwyer. She dribbles and passes inside to Dwyer, or excuse me, into Drake. Puts up a shot. Her shot is batted away out of bounds. It'll stay with Perry. 14-6, minute 54. Go ahead.
A little better rotation there on that shot, on that getting ball to Drake. I like to see her getting a touch.
Bennett finds Addison Shields, and then she gives it back to Bennett over there, left corner, left wing. It goes to Shields. Now right wing to Buck. Inside it goes, right high post to Maddie Dwyer. Dwyer's pass is stolen by
shoot that one, Maddie.
By Kendall. I see what they're trying to do. Just didn't work there. Now over here to McKenna Pulley, and she's going to be called for carrying. We're going to take a time out. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball and Triple Play Sports.
Hey Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Specials? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. It's 14-6. Newkirk on top. Perry has the possession. Maddie Miner now into the game for the Maroons, and now Carly Arnold as well. Bender's going to fire from three from the left wing. It's up and good. Bring it up to Cheese. A three ball by the Perry Lady Maroons, and Perry needed that one, Mike.
Absolutely. I just wrote that she missed it. What am I doing?
14-9.
Yeah, that was a big shot from Bender.
Draws Perry within 5. Inbound, and it comes in, and it's going to be a loose foul on Carly Arnold.
Yeah,
her first, team second.
I don't really have a problem with that foul. It's good aggression. She's trying to get in the passing lane on the press. Good effort.
Into the ball game now for Newkirk as well as number 45, Madison Smith, the junior. Perry putting out a little pressure again. Gets it inbound to Emily Elliott. She's going to dribble out of that press by Olivia Buck. She gets across the timeline, and she's going to give it to Caitlin Schieber, the freshman, at the top of the key to start the offense. Guarded by Bennard. She gets it over there to Smith. Smith passes to Kendall Pooley at the top of the key. Hasn't used the dribble yet. Now she gets to Schieber. Schieber's going to fire from about 10, and it's no good. They finally missed. Rebound comes down to Bennard, and then Schieber just murders Bennard over there. And she looks at the ref like, "What did I do?" And young lady, you just raped our point guard there.
Yeah, getting a little too aggressive on the after the rebound. Probably a little upset on the rebound. A little frustration foul.
Perry has it. Maddie Miner has the ball.
Maddie.
She throws it inside. It's batted away, stolen by Schieber. And Schieber gets the last laugh in that last possession. Now up the court. Maddie Miner steals it right back from Emily Elliott. Outlet to Bennard. Here comes the Lady Maroons. 24 seconds to go. And then Bennard dribbles it right up her foot. Got to get back. As Kendall Pooley brings it across the timeline. And Newkirk's going to set up for one shot. Schieber has it. She'll pass over there to Kendall Pooley. Right wing. Right corner, it goes to Emily Elliott. Elliott pulls up and she gets stopped. Now Kendall Pooley is going to fire from three, and it's good. And it's 17-9, and that's the end of the first quarter. You're listening to Prairie Maroon Basketball on AAA Sports.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters on this station.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Prairie Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South Front Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals, want a scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Buck Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we go to the second quarter. Perry didn't shoot the ball well, but they're only down 17-9. And Kendall Pooley has really impressed me in that first quarter.
Absolutely, nine early points, 17 points out of the gate. They're on pace for 68. That's an impressive number.
Maddie Miner has it for the Maroons. Hands off to Chloe Pierce, who's coming to the ball game for the Lady Maroons. Freshman has it, top of the key, gets a pick by Maddie Miner, gets it over here to Arnold in the right wing. She's going to cross-court pass to
Not a lot
Chloe
of movement.
Pierce. There's a cheap foul by Kendall Pooley. Don't really need that, about 20 feet from the basket.
Yeah, that's a coach's. That's what makes the coaches go gray.
That's a coach's daughter. He's probably saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gone over that so many years now. That's the third team foul, her first. Miner has it right wing. Left wing, it goes to Chloe Pierce. Thought about a three, but she got closed out quickly by Kendall Pooley, who's got the height advantage. Now Pooley's all over her again. Chloe's going to drive down the lane. Who'd they get again? They got Kendall Pooley again. Well, that's big, partner.
That's huge.
You can get her out. She's been a lot of the scoring in the first quarter.
Yeah, she's got 9 points. She's matched our total as a team.
That's two quick fouls on Kendall Pooley. Now inbound to Maddie Miner. She'll just hand it off to Chloe Pierce, and Pierce will drive to the top of the key to set up the offense. She's going to go right wing over here. Maddie Miner now. Cross-court pass to Chloe Pierce. Left wing. Kendall Pooley backing off a little bit now. Gets it up here, Maddie Miner. Got to have a little bit more movement here, partner.
Yeah, it's just kind of standing
it's the
around.
Same passes every time. Newkirk knows where you're going to pass the ball. You're going to have to mix it up. Pierce.
Yeah, you got to get a touch inside to Drake, I think, too, if you can get it in there.
Miner has it left corner, left wing.
There you go.
Buck inside it goes to Drake. Now to Chloe Pierce. Now to Arnold over here.
Somebody's got to shoot it too. Somebody can't be afraid.
Drake's getting
reach there by Kendall.
Here.
Go up on her.
Now back to Arnold, right wing. Top of the key goes to Miner. Miner goes to Buck. It was batted away, but retrieved by Buck. Now back to Miner. Now top of the key to Chloe Pierce. She's going to fire from 3, and it's up and no good. Rebound comes down to Caitlin Schieber, and just didn't really like that rhythm of that offensive set right there.
No, nobody could get open at all.
Kittapooley's going to drive down the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Megan Drake. Outlet to Chloe Pierce. Here come the Lady Maroons, down by 9 or 8, 17-9. Maddie Miner over there, left wing. Carly Arnold, left corner. Left high post, Megan Drake. She's going to hand it off Chloe Pierce at the top of the key. And yeah, they're going to have to bring Jessica back in because she's getting ready to check in. There's just no rhythm.
No, absolutely
Drake
not.
now to Arnold over here, right wing.
Nobody's shooting. Somebody's got to be unafraid to shoot.
Drake gets it inside, gives it to Maddie Miner for 3 in the left wing, or the left wing, and it's off the glass and in. She's bring it up. A three-pointer. The bank is open, and Maddie Miner just made a deposit.
And that's a good shot. In rhythm, there was nothing wrong with that shot.
Hey,
I like
if it
that.
goes in, who cares?
Well, I would like to see it take him in rhythm, too, like that. But you're right.
Kittapooley has it top of the key. Inside it goes to Harrell. She had position, but she
that was a travel.
And she did travel with the ball. Megan Drake recovered a little bit there. As if Harrell catches the ball cleanly, she's got a layup. But Megan didn't give up on the play, and she made her lose her dribble.
Absolutely, it was a good defense recovery.
We got some substitutions coming into the ball game. Number 14, Ariel O'Neill. Number 14, and I think that's
number 30.
Number 30 to be Corey Waters. And Mackenzie Richards now in for the Perry Lady Maroons. Maddie Miner has it. Carly Arnold will shoot for about 10 feet, and it's rattles home, and it's 17-14. Maroons back within 3. Now Elliott brings the ball up the court against Chloe Pierce. And it's dead. Now Harrell inside. Mackenzie Richards tries to defend her, puts up a shot. It's on the floor. It's going to be on Mackenzie, I believe. It's going to be her first, team third. And that will be the case on Mackenzie Richards.
Mackenzie Richards.
But good effort by the girls to weather this storm and get this game back to a manageable number.
Well, with the Pulley sisters out, you need to do some damage here.
Yeah, absolutely.
As they're trying to get the ball in, almost had a 5 count. Madison Smith's going to take a shot from the right block. No good. Rebound, Maddie Miner. Outlet to Chloe Pierce. Now given to Bennard. Here come the Lady Maroons down by 3. Second period, 4:21 to go. She's going to hand it off to Jessica Bennard at the top of the key. Gets a pick there from Mackenzie Richards. She's going to fire from about 15. No good. Rebound comes down to Harrell. Outlet to Waters. And here come the Newkirk Tigers. Now Madison Smith has it over there right side, and she's going to go up for the shot. It's on the floor.
Richards got it again.
Either got Richards or Miner. And they got Maddie Miner.
No, 1-0.
They got Mackenzie, her second, team fourth. She got 2 quick ones here. Newkirk will have the ball to inbound underneath their own basket. That's Elliott inbounding. She finds Madison Smith. Gives it back to Elliott. Now back to Harrell in the lane. Puts up a shot, and that's her third. Mackenzie's going to get 3. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon.
Go straight up.
Hospital doors, you have high expectations.
At Stillwater Medical Center, our physicians, nurses, and staff understand.
And we're ready to accommodate you. Our team provides the personal care you expect from a hometown hospital.
And supports it with cutting-edge medical technology.
It's the patient experience perfected.
Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedical.com.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. It's Colton Harrell at the line. She made her first shot. She gets her second shot. And that one is going to rattle in and down through the hoop. And it's 19-14. And the starter's back in for Newkirk. Megan Drake back in. She loses the ball. Jessica Bennard does. The jump ball is going to be possession to Newkirk. And Newkirk gets the ball with 5-point lead. McKenna Pulley will bring the ball up the court against Carly Arnold. She gets across the timeline. Finds her sister Kendall, right high post. She's going to try to get around Maddie Miner. Now finds her sister down low. Now back to her sister in the corner, right corner. It's a sisterly affair over there. Clayton Shevers pass is batted away. It's on the floor. Loose ball grab by McKenna. Now she gives it to Emily Elliott. Her shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Chloe Pierce. Outlet to Vinner. Good defensive set there for Perry.
Absolutely, great defense.
Had Newkirk kind of on, in a little bit a panic there. Drake has it left free throw line. Now Jessica Vinner for three from the right wing. It rattles out, and rebound comes down to Caitlin Sheaver. Outlet to McKenna Pulley. She's going to want a timeout. Coach Winburn wants timeout. We're going to take one with them. You're listening to Perry Maroon basketball and Triple Play Sports.
Professionalism and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We're avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are here for you.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. That's a great song. I didn't have that on my format, but if they put some new songs on my format, I don't care. That's
absolutely,
a good song.
Dog night.
How we doing turnover-wise? That was one of our keys to tonight.
Bennett's got 3, and we've got 7 early team turnovers. So.
Yeah, we're going to have to clean that up. And it's 19-14. Newkirk has the 5-point lead in the ball. And haven't shot the ball very well tonight either, but there's been some nice things here, defensive sets and stuff like that. Putting pressure on Newkirk, and game is far from over.
Our shots are in rhythm for the most part.
Inbound comes to McKenna Pulley, token pressure in the backcourt by Addison Shields, and she gets it over the timeline pretty easily. Inside it goes to Harrell. She loses the handle again. Now to Caitlin Sheaver in the right corner. She takes a dribble and takes about a 10-footer. No good. Rebound fought for hard, and it comes down to Megan Drake, the senior, outlet to Vinard. And there's the toughness I like to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maddie Miner has it left wing, dribbles to the top of the key. Cut off by Caitlin Sheaver. Now back to Vinard.
Good screen by Miner.
And now right high post to Drake. Arnold has it left wing. And then top of the key, it goes to Vinard. She gets a screen from Carly Arnold again. Now Addison Shields over here, right wing, hasn't got it on the board yet. Maddie Miner, left wing, as setting up the offense, gets a screen.
Go to the hole.
Now she's going to flash down the lane, loses her dribble. It's stolen by Pulley, and another turnover for Perry. Up the court to her sister, Kendall, very quickly. She dribbles across the lane, and now over to the right wing, gives it to her sister right at the top of the key. Emily Elliott has it, left wing. She dribbles to the left high post. Now back to Caitlin Sheaver for 3 from the top of the key. It's up and good. And it's 22-14. Newkirk on top by 8. Up the court quickly to Addison Shields. She's going to take about a 10-footer. It's no good, but she's fouled on the play. She'll get 2 shots, and the foul's on Caitlin Sheaver, her second, team 5th, I believe. That puts the freshman Addison Shields at the line for 2 shots.
Her second, 15th foul at the line for Perry, number 14, Addison Shields.
First shot is up, and that one is no good. Perry trails 8 by 8 points, 22-14. Back into the ball game for Maddie Miner is Maddie Dwyer.
Did they call that foul on, partner?
That was on Sheaver.
Number 3, Olivia Buck.
And Olivia Buck comes back in, replacing Carly Arnold. They got the original starting 5 out there right now for Perry now. Second shot is no good as well. Rebound comes down to Kendall Pulley, outlet to her sister McKenna. Here come the Newkirk Tigers. Gets across the line, gives it to her sister Kendall at the top of the key, right wing, it goes to Sheaver. Newkirk has an 8-point lead, 22-14. Now Kendall Pulley's going to drive to the lane, puts up about a 5-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to Buck, outlet to Vinard, and here come the Lady Maroons. Trailing by 8, Jessica's going to take a shot from the left high post, no good. Rebound falls to, that is Emily Elliott. She's going to bring it across the timeline. give it to Caitlin Schieber. Under a minute to go before halftime. McKenna Pulley has it left wing. McKenna Pulley at the top of the key. She goes inside to Harrell, guarded by Drake. Good job by Megan. Now Emily has it. Elliott, she'll pass it to right wing to Schieber, and we've got a 3-second violation, I think, on Harrell. And a turnover on Newkirk. You know, they're up by 8, partner, but we're not making it any easy for them, easy to get points for them. We're really, making them work to get those points.
Yeah, we've really weathered the storm after that first quarter, when they were kind of just making everything.
Now Bender has the top of the key. A buck will fire from 3 from the left wing. It rattles in and out. Rebound comes down to McKenna Kelly. McKenna Pulley up the court to her sister Kendall, and they're going to slow it up. McKenna has it top of the key, and they want to work for one shot. 17 seconds to go. Our sister Kendall has it over there. Caitlin Schieber over there, right corner. Students trying to fake him out with the 5-4-3-2-1. Now they have to shoot. McKenna's going to have to shoot. It's going to drive down the right side, put up a shot in the lane. So good. And that's the score at halftime, 22-14. As we go to halftime, you're listening to Prairie Maroon basketball on Trick Plays.
Hey Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95 or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy
Hey Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95 or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to another Live Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. It's halftime here, 22-14 of the girls' game. Want to talk to you about the boys' game upcoming. We talked to Brendan Hyde about the game tonight, and I asked him a couple questions in getting ready for the ball game. And I said, beating Blackwell has to feel good. Briefly evaluate that game and what you like and what you didn't like about the game. And he says, I thought we started and finished strong. We haven't played very well in the first and fourth quarter, so it was good to see us come out with some energy. What I didn't like was our offense in the second quarter. We have to be consistent, and that's definitely the case. Consistency is going to be the key for the Perry Maroons as they go through the season scoring. They need to get Chris Adams touches a lot of the time, and then if you're going to hit if you're going to go for threes, you need to hit a lot of those. And Perry has some very capable three-point shooters as well. So also I said we are obviously good on the perimeter. Is my next question. But is every possession meant to get Chris a touch inside no matter what? And he says we have good guards. But Chris has a chance every night to be the most dominating player on the floor. He doesn't have to touch it every time, but it is an emphasis to work through him. If he is on inside, it will make it that much easier for our guards to have room to shoot. And I said, what do you know about Newkirk this season, offensively, defensively, how you're going to attack and defend? They have decent size. Didn't return their two best guards from last year. The defense they run is a 3-2 majority of the time. But according to Coach Young, they run a man. But we'll see what happens with them. Keys to the game, he says we got to play with focus and intensity. It seems like that's going to be a key every game this year. Shooting with confidence and winning the rebound battle. So that's the questions and answer session for the tip-off show for the boys game. So that's going to be the next game upcoming. So it's halftime here at 22-14. Newkirk on top. You're listening to Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Drs. Wooler, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes, from headlines to classified, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all of Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to Thunderbite Hall. Brock Kimball alongside Mike Shaw as the band's playing behind us. So, it's a little bit loud.
I thought Coach was coming on. That's why I was gone so long.
That's okay. Well, let's go over the stats to halftime if you want.
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead and go the stats to halftime.
Okay, the visiting Tigers. They've got the stat sheets messing up a little bit here. I'm having trouble entering some of these. It keeps going Whopper Jot on me, but I've got it figured out. It's 22 points for the Lady Tigers on 9 of 17 shooting. 2 for 3 from 3 and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. With only 4 turnovers. They got 12 rebounds, 4 assists, couple steals, and they have, that's us, sorry. Jeez. 8 rebounds. They've got 6 assists, they've got 6 steals, a block, and only 4 turnovers in the first half. Leading the way is Kendall Pulley with 9 points. And for the Lady Maroons, we've got 14 points on 6 of 14 shooting. Got off to a sluggish start, but they really turned it around in the second quarter. And they got 2 of 10 from 3. I think they're taking a bit too many, but that's my opinion. 7 turnovers, 10 rebounds. They've got 2 steals and 7 turnovers. Oh, and 4 assists. So Miner's having a good game off the bench. She's got 3 points, a rebound, and a couple assists. She and Bennett are tied for the lead. Oh, Drake's got 4 points. 4 points, couple boards. She needs to get some more touches. She's 2 for 2. And getting her the ball a couple more times in the second half will help get the offense in a better rhythm.
And I guess what She plays at 8 tonight.
Oh, okay.
It's 8, so it's on ESPN News. I just texted my aunt to see if she recorded for me. And anyways, that's the stats at halftime. We're going to take another break. We'll come back for the start of the second half. This is Prairie Blue basketball on the Wake.
We have a simple message for our local residents and neighbors.
The best patient experience in healthcare isn't an hour away.
It's right here at Stillwater Medical Center.
We're pledging excellence.
And our physicians, nurses, and staff are promising compassionate care every day.
So when you need understanding, attentive treatment,
You can stay close to home.
learn more by visiting stillwatermedical.com.
Does your bank send you a text when you have a low balance? SB&T does. You can receive a first alert text message on your cell phone keeping you informed about your account activity no matter where you are. As always, you are in control. Choose only the alerts you want to receive. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, Covington. Community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. That's a great song right there. We Are Family by Sister Sledge.
Dropping old school on
Back
us.
in the 80s, my uncle, that was their song.
That's much older. That's 79 actually. Pittsburgh Pirates, We Are Family.
Well, they used it. My uncle back in the 80s when he was here in Perry, that was their song at the football team.
Oh, okay.
We Are Family. So
I see what you mean. Yeah.
anyways, that's a great song. But holy, I mean, the drums right behind us, and it sounds like I'm yelling into my microphone.
They're going really loud.
Great. As we get back to the third quarter of action, I was a drummer partner, and man, the older I get, I guess I'm just getting a little bit more annoyed with stuff like that. So I know I don't want to get old, but I'm getting there. Megan Drake has it right block as we start the third quarter. Gives it to Jessica Bennett over there, right corner. Now back to Drake. Now back to Bennett. Now back to Shields at the top of the key. She's going to drive down the left or the right side of the lane. Gives it to Buck over there, right corner. Inside it goes to Drake. One power dribble across the lane to Addison Shields. She puts up an air ball. Rebound goes off of Drake and out of bounds. And it looks like the focal point is to get it inside more to Megan.
Yeah, I think so too, and that's good. That's a key because she's played good early on.
Pass comes into McKenna Pooley. She's going to press it up the floor, gets it to Harrell in the lane, puts up a shot, no
That
good.
could be either on Drake or Dwyer.
Drake or Dwyer. Let's see who they got. Got a hold on Maddie Dwyer. I think that's her first, isn't it?
Yeah.
Her first, team first of the the second half. Good grief. Harrell off the line for two, and first shot barely hits the iron, and it comes off. No good. 7:21 to go, third quarter. 22-14. Harrell gets another shot. Puts that shot up, and that one's good, and it's 23-14. Newkirk up by 9, and this is what we said in the keys. If Newkirk gets up by 9, then they might slow it down here. As Benner drives and kicks it to the left wing. Now back to Megan Drake, left high post. Now Addison Shields reverse all the way to Dwyer over there in the right corner. She'll dribble across the lane, puts up a shot in the lane. It's no good, but she got fouled, and that's going to be on Emily Elliott, I believe.
Yep, I think that's what they got.
It's going to be a hold on Elliott, and that'll put Dwyer at the line for 2 shots. Got to make these. These are 3 points with no time off the clock.
First team foul at the line for Perry, number 13, Maddie Dwyer.
Maddie goes to the line, takes a couple dribbles, eyes it, shoots it, and she rattles that one out. Gotta make the free throws.
Yep, gotta make the free throws, as they say, the charity stripe. Gotta make them.
Second shot is up, and that one's
There you
good.
go.
It's 23-15, 8-point lead. McKenna Pooley brings the ball up the court, gets it to Caitlin Schieber over here, left wing. Inside it goes to Harrell, long pass. Now Kendall Pooley, now McKenna Pooley at the top of the key. She'll drive down the right side of the lane. Cut off nicely by Dwyer. Inside it goes to Kendall. Back to McKenna for 3 from the left wing, right wing. No good. Barely grazed the iron. Rebound comes to Drake. Outlet to Bennett. Up the court quickly to Buck over there, right corner. She'll dribble drive left side, gets it, try to get it to Maddie Dwyer. It's batted away, stolen by Emily Elliott. She'll have a layup down the lane. It's good. Off the right side, and it's 25-15. Newkirk up by 10.
You got to get back. You got to get some points here. We're starting to lag behind.
Bender's going to try to take things in her own way. She hits the second three-footer, but she's got to get going, partner. This is the second game in a row. She's going to have to start getting some scoring going. 25-17. And a lot of people are keying on her because they know that she's one of our big money girls. And McKenna Pulley pulls up at the block and hits it on the right side, 27-17.
I think they need to get Deb Dwyer come back. She's getting beat on the dribble in the back court too easy, and they're getting too easy shots. Well, they got to get another girl on her.
Dwyer gets it to Buck up their right wing. Top of the key goes to Bennett. She's going to drive down the left side. She gets pushed, and it's going to be on the floor. It's going to be on McKenna Pulley, I think.
It's like 1-2, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be on McKenna, 1-2.
2 shots? No.
No, it's going to be on the floor. Her first, team second, of the third. Inbound comes to Addison Shields in the backcourt. Back to Bennett over here, left corner for 3, and it's off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound comes down to McKenna Pulley, and she'll just basically walk the ball up the court. Now reverse her dribble across Maddie Dwyer. She is beating Dwyer every time, partner. McKenna's on the floor, and pass is batted out of bounds. It's going to stay with Newkirk. It's batted out by Drake, but
yeah,
right.
she's
beating Dwyer.
They got to do something. They got to switch that because she's getting down the court way too easily.
Inside pass, it goes to Harrell in the lane.
That's a double dribble.
She double dribbled. Yep. Turnover on Harrell. She looks at coach, and she did double dribble. Jessica Venner bringing the ball up the court. 10-point lead for Newkirk, 27-17. 5 minutes and 7 seconds to go, third quarter. Dwyer has it over there, right wing. She's going to dribble drive down the lane, kicks it to Addison Shill's right corner. Inside it goes to Dwyer on the right block. She's cut off. She gets it to Megan Drake at the free throw line. She'll put up a shot.
She got hacked.
Rebound, yeah, she got hacked on the arm, but no good. Rebound comes down to Newkirk, and she's trapped in the corner. And gets it, and the ball is stolen by Dwyer. She's going to get it to McKenna Pulley. She's going to steal it. And now a steal. It's a bad scrum. Emily Elliott somehow comes out of that. Now Caitlin Schieber will give it to McKenna Pulley for 3 at the top of the key. No good. Rebound comes down to Drake. Outlet to Bennett. Up the court quickly to Addison Shields. And Addison's going to take about a 12-footer. No good. Rebound comes down to Emily Elliott, and over the back is going to be Dwyer, and that's going to be her team second. We're going to take a timeout and listen to the rest of basketball Triple A Sports.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South 12th Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals, want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine, Hallbach Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as Perry has put a full court press on to see if they can rattle the cages of the Tigers here. As they're having a hard time getting the ball in. Boy, almost a 5 count gets into Kendall Pulley. She gets across the midcourt stripe, and boy, that was dangerously close to 5.
Absolutely good pressure off-ball pressure by the Lady Maroons there.
Now Emily Elliott drives down the right baseline, puts up a little floater. It's up and good, and Newkirk has their biggest lead at 12.
I don't know what happened there. Arnold just thought she had some help behind her, I think. She just kind of left Elliott, let her go right by her.
Perry's going to have to start making a move. They're down by 12.
Yeah, they're going to have to start stepping up on defense, get stops, for sure.
Arnold has it left wing. She's going to give it left wing back to Addison Shields' left corner. It goes.
That's Benner. No, it might be Minor.
That's
Chloe.
Pierce. Now Bennett has it, top of the key. She gets a
screen. You got to screen.
Yeah, Pierce. You got to screen the ball. Got to screen. There you go. Bennett gets a screen over there for Carly Arnold. She gets it back. She'll give it to the right wing. Just no movement, partner. Just no rhythm at all. Pierce inside to Megan Drake. Puts up a shot on the left side. She gets fouled, but the shot's no good. But she got fouled by Harold. And you got to start forcing the issue. Make that referee call that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Just be aggressive when you're going to the hole. Go up strong. Get that contact.
As Megan Drake will go line for 2 shots. That's Colton Harrell's first foul, team third. Senior's first shot is up, and it's off the back of the rim, no good.
Checking in for Newkirk, number 12.
Perry has
Number 21.
made 3 points in this quarter so far.
Checking in for the Lady Maroons, number 11, Maddie Hunter.
Conversely, Newkirk 7. Second shot is up, and that one is no good. Rebound comes down to Vinard, and what they got? They got a lane violation
on Newkirk.
Don't know who it was, but lane violation on Newkirk. So Megan Drake will get a third here. She's got to hit these parts.
Yeah, she's got to make this. You got another chance here. There
That
you go,
was good.
cashed in on it.
So 29-18, Perry down by 11. Maddie Miner back into the ball game, and McKenna Pulley gets by her as well. She's just a good ball handler.
Yeah, she's really hard to stop off the dribble.
Reverses her track and everything, and 5 seconds on
Job,
Maddie Miner.
Maddie.
Got a 5 second. That was quick. That was I wouldn't even count on. I didn't even think that was possible.
We will take it.
That's a 5 second violation. McKenna Pulley kind of smiles at the referee.
Timeout. Coach wants a timeout.
Coach Winber's going to take a timeout. I don't think you believe that either, but we're going to take a timeout with him. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball Triple Play Sports.
Sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
Back to John Devine Hall, and that's exactly what Coach Winburn is asking the referee right now. He's like, when were you counting? Because I didn't see him counting either.
Yeah, I guess.
But he said he was counting, so we'll take it.
Yeah, we need any help we can get.
As we're in the third quarter, 29-18, Newkirk up by 11. Perry has been outscored 7-4 in this quarter.
I think there's about, 4 minutes to go in the quarter? We definitely get it to within 4 or 5 points going into the fourth quarter.
If you get it down to single digits, it's where you want it. You want to get it down to at least single digits. 5 to 7.
Want to manage it. Okay, let's see how much. There's 3 minutes left. In this minute and a half, let's get it to single. Then that next minute and a half, let's win that minute and a half and get it to 5 or 6.
That's exactly what you tell your team. Chip away.
Exactly.
You got to make buckets though.
Yeah,
but you got to force the issue here. You got to get to the line somehow. Now Buck has it right corner for 3. Good, and that kind of was a quick shot.
Yeah.
Rebound comes down to Newkirk to McKenna Pulley up the court to Caitlin Schieber. She drives down the right block and it's blocked out, and it's recovered by Schieber. Nice block there by Megan Drake. Now McKenna Pulley's going to drive down the left side of the lane. She's going to be held by Megan Drake, I think. No, they got Buck. Olivia Buck away from the ball.
Her second.
Her second,
Okay.
team third. 2:37 to go, third quarter. It comes to McKenna Pulley. Her shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Drake. Now you have an opportunity to get it back down to single. You got to do something. Olivia Buck has it right wing. Inside it goes to Drake. She pulls it away from Harrell. Now back to Buck for 3 from the right corner.
Man.
No. Rebound comes down to Caitlin Schieber. She almost drug that pivot foot.
We're getting
Outlet
good
to
shots.
Madison Smith, and then a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Carly Arnold, and you're getting the shots, but
Yeah, just not knocking them down.
you don't want to fall in love with the 3 though. That's her second foul, Carly's, and that's the 14th foul. Our boys team, the same thing. They fall in love with the 3-point shot sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's a good shot.
Kind of the way the game is going,
So McKenna Pulley brings it up.
Get back on her, Buck.
She's going to
Cannot let her drive in like that.
Got
away with it.
Rebound comes down to Buck, and outlet to Vinard, and Perry's running. Jessica's going to kick it to Chloe Pierce over there, right corner, and she's going to travel with it. She picked up her pivot foot. And another turnover for Perry as they've had opportunities to get it down to singles here.
Yeah, I just haven't been able to
McKenna Pulley comes in for her sister, McKenna.
complete them.
And she'll have the ball, and she gets up the court quickly, and Olivia Buck something happened to Olivia Buck As Colton Harrell gets a shot, and Olivia Buck is dazed again.
She had a little bit of problem with that tournament, right, partner? She got a concussion?
Yeah, it looked like she's kind of dazed again. I don't want to speculate. And she walked right off the court. I don't think she knows where she is. 31-19.
Well, that hurts. She's a good player. Hope she's okay.
Benner now to top of the key. That's to Dwyer. Dwyer will get it to Kelly Pierce over here. Top of the key, it goes to Benner. She gets inside to Drake. Drake's going to take 2 power dribbles, puts up a shot on the right side of the lane, and that's what you got to do. You got to force the issue, and that's going to either be on Smith or Harrell.
4-5.
And they got it on Madison Smith. It's on the floor, though.
No.
It's a team 5th.
Okay, I thought she was shooting.
I did too. Inbound comes to Carly Arnold. Perry down by 13, 31-18. Gotta get Jessica going here. She clears out that right side. She's gonna set up the offense on the top of the key. And she's gonna take Kendall Pulley herself, goes down the left side of the lane, and it's gonna be Madison Smith again. Her shot was no good, but Madison Smith got her on the arm. That's gonna put Jessica at the line for 2 shots. Coach Winburn doesn't like the shot or the call, but I mean she's clearly hacking down the lane.
Yeah, and you gotta stay straight up. She came down. That's what they usually call.
Jessica goes to the line. First shot is up, and that one
Big
goes
shot.
in, and that's what you need. You get it back to 12 here.
Checking in for Newkirk, number 10, Emily Elliott, and number 12, McKenna Pulley.
Newkirk runs kind of a thin bench. I think they've only played 7 or 8 girls tonight.
31-19, gets a second shot. That one's up, and that one's good as well. You get it back to 11. Minute 4 to go before the end of the quarter. You still have an opportunity to get it back to single digits going the 4th. Now full court press on. And they get it into McKenna Pulley, who came back in. She's going to drive against Chloe Pierce. Good thing.
Much better job by Pierce slowing her up. Good effort by her.
Over here, right corner, right baseline, it's Emily Elliott. Inside it to Kendall Pulley, and then inside to Harrell. She puts up a shot. It's good. Foul called. Count the basket. And I think they got Maddie Miter on the hole.
Basket counted.
Yes, they did. And Maddie's second.
Maddie Miter.
Yeah.
That's her second, team
I
5th.
got her first, sorry.
That's her first. First foul, team 5th. It puts Harrell out the line for traditional 3-point play. Get up by 14. And that was good. Boy, partner, you had a chance to get into singles. Then it brings the ball up to the top of the key. 40 seconds to go. She's going to dribble to the left high post, spins.
Smooth.
Takes a shot down the left side of the lane. No good. Rebound comes down to McKenna Pulley. And she wants to run with it. Up the court to Harrell. Oh, she had a wide open layup. Now she kicks it out to to Elliott for 3. No good. Rebound comes, that was Elliott on the rebound. The shot was taken by Sheber, and then the loose ball foul was committed by Kendall Pulley, and that's her 3rd.
Newkirk, number 11, Kendall Pulley.
I apologize to the Newkirk fans. I didn't get my numbers right there. 14.9 seconds to go. You get a 3. It's an 11-point lead going to the 4th, but
Got to get any bucket here. It's huge.
You got to get something. Yeah, exactly. Jessica's taking 3 from the top of the key. No, it comes off the back iron. No. Rebound comes down to Kendra Pulley. She's got 2 seconds. She's going to fire. Not going to be good. Not even close. And that's the end of the third quarter. You're listening to Prairie Maroon Basketball Sports.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Wooler, Jameson, Stubbs, and Hayden contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Cary, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. I got a fan that said, "What's up with all the basketball coverage?" But I'm trying to listen to Perry's Duels, and every time I tune in, it's basketball. And I said, "Well, we're wrestling heavy in January and basketball heavy in December, so sorry about that. We will have wrestling coverage in January, a lot more in basketball." So, and that was from our friend George Venora. He's in Pennsylvania. They used to live here, and
wow.
He wants to listen to our.
Talk about being in the middle of a wrestling state, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you're listening, George, but we will have wrestling for you in January. Schieber with the three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Elliott, and outlet to McKenna. Inside it goes to Harrell. One power dribble, shoots from the left side in the lane. It's good, 36-20. And all of a sudden, Newkirk's up by 16. And we're going to try and get some updates for you from Tuttle. Riley Betchen is my informant tonight, as he's supposed to be sending me updates. As that duel probably just got underway. Maddie Dwyer has it over the right corner. Inside it goes to Megan Drake. One power dribble, shoots across the left side of the lane. It's no good, but she's fouled. And who do they get? They got Schieber. And that'll put Drake in the line for 2 shots. And she's 1 for 3, I think, on her free throws tonight.
1 for 2.
1 for 2.
Yeah, lane violation,
That's
yeah.
right. First shot is up.
Well, you were seeing the future, partner. Now she's 1 for 3.
You know, free throws look like they're easy shots, but Mike, they're really not. Second shot is up. And that's
I'm not in agreement with you on that one, partner. Sorry.
Well, I mean, the pressure. You know, especially if you're not, I don't know.
She's a senior.
I know. I hear
people just can't shoot them.
I know. And conversely, Kendall Foley over here takes a three-pointer on the left side, and it's up and good. Now Newkirk's up by 19 and threatening to run away and hide.
It's our first bucket since the first quarter. They've held her kind of in check, but the other player, her teammates have stepped up as well.
Addison Shields has it now. She hasn't got on the board yet. To Bennett over there, right wing. Maddie Miners poked away by Schieber. Retrieved by Maddie. Now to Jessica Bennett over there, right wing. Left wing, it goes to Addison Shields. Now over here, Jessica Bennett, left wing. She's going to drive down the left side, cut off by McKenna Cooley nicely. Inside it goes to Drake. She got away with the walk. Now to Addison Shields from the top, the key from the three. It's up and good! Should she bring it up? A 3-ball, and Perry's back within 16, 39-23. Addison Shields now on the board. Inside pass.
Let it go. Oh, good steal.
Went off the Herald, retrieved by Maddie Dwyer. Outlet to Vinner, and here comes Perry. Down by 16. Got to have a run in this. Let's go, girls. Addison Shields gets it over there to Jessica Vinner for 3 from the right wing. It's up and good! Bring it up, ching it up the rebound. Jessica Vinner, the sophomore. And Coach Winberg wants a timeout. And let's see what they're going to have, a 4 or a 30 here. Let's see. I'm still waiting. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Perry Moon Basketball.
How would you like to bank anytime, anywhere, without having to carry your laptop along? First Bank is proud to bring you mobile banking. It gives you full access to your account safely and securely from your mobile phone. Mobile banking adds a new level of convenience to managing your account. You can bank on the go no matter where you are. View your accounts, make transfers, pay bills, and even receive text alerts, all from the ease of your cell phone. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. As I was just looking at my Facebook photos, and my aunt just posted a dog that we had to put down today, and kind of made me sad there for a minute. Or the dog she put down today. The dogs are like your kids. People that don't have dogs don't understand it.
Fire, is that a relation to Garrett?
Yeah, Garrett is part of our family.
Like a step cousin, kind of?
I don't know how to explain it. Our family's so big. But there's a foul on the floor. It was on Megan Drake, her first. Puts Harrell at the line for 2 shots. She makes the first one. Actually, it wasn't on the floor. I guess it was on the act of shooting. She makes the first one, 40-26. And she rims the second one out. Rebound comes down to Megan Drake. Outlet to Jessica Benner now to give it to Addison Shields. 5:25 to go in the ball game. Perry trails by 14, 40-26. Drake has it, left high post. Top of the key, Benner now to Addison Shields. It looks like they're trying to get Jessica some more shots and have Addison run the point a little bit. Run her off some screens maybe. Addison Shields
good
at the
idea.
top of the key. It's exactly what they're doing. Addison Shields drives down the right lane, puts up a shot. It's no good. Air ball. Rebound now to Maddie Miner. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound fought for. There's a jump ball. Who's possession? It's Perry's.
No, that was a good rebound by Maddie to keep the possession alive. She's had a pretty good game tonight.
I think this is going to be Maddie's last game of the year. She's going to have corrective knee surgery on Thursday.
Oh, wow.
So she can play softball. She's only a sophomore, so she'll be back on the court next year. She's going to get it done because she likes to play softball. So pass is stolen by McKenna from Leonard, and another turnover for Perry.
She a catcher?
I don't know what she is, but she just got she got bad knees.
I can see the braces, yeah. I'm surprised she's playing.
Inside it goes to Sheber, no good. Rebound comes down to Benner, and then she makes a foul. And I tell you, Caitlin just doesn't think she fouls. Every time she fouls, she looks over the ref like, what did I do? I mean, there are fouls in basketball.
She's like watching the Spurs game with her. They don't ever think they foul.
Yeah.
Especially, she's got the Tim Duncan number too, and he's the worst. He never think he hasn't fouled in his 18-year career, according to him.
Jessica Benner at the line with no time coming off the clock with 2 shots. Or actually,
should be 1 and 1.
She makes the first one.
I'm
prognosticating there because I knew she was going to make it.
Yep, Broxtradamus.
40-27. God help us if that's the case. Second shot out this for Jessica is up, and that's rattles home. You got it back to 12, 40-28. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Perry Marine Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95 or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy cars.
And welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma. John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And the Lady Maroons have got it back to 12, Mike, at 4:36 to go. Plenty of time to get back into this one.
Absolutely. It's just all about getting the stops and then running good plays on offense and getting the shooter shots.
Now Perry's got a full court press on. They leave McKenna Pulley wide open. She has no trouble breaking that press. I guess it really wasn't a press. It was just kind of a token press. Inside pass goes to Harrell. She takes one power dribble, turns to the left. No good. Rebound comes down to Drake. She gets it to Jessica Benner. We got a loose ball foul, and that's going to be on 14. That is Ariel O'Neal. And Coach Winburn is not real happy with her. Puts Megan Drake at the line for 1-1. Megan has struggled tonight. She's got to hit these.
Absolutely. She's 1 for 5, I think, right now, and 1 for 4. These are big shots here.
She'll get it back within 10 if they can hit both of these. First shot is up, and that one looked good. That was good. That's a good stroke. Let's keep that stroke there, Megan. 40-29, back within 11. Second shot is up, and that one's off the back iron. No good. Rebound comes down to McKenna Pulley. And she'll bring the ball up the court against Carly Arnold. And they're up by 11 points. Now let's see if Newkirk wants to slow this thing down, and they're not. Emily Ella's going to drive right baseline. She's going to be held by Maddie Dwyer. Her third, team 7.
1-1.
That puts Emily Elliott at the line for 1-1.
It was on Dwyer, right?
Yes, sir.
Line for Newkirk, number 10, Emily Elliott.
shot rattles home. It's 41-29. Newkirk on top by 12. Second shot is up, and that one's off the back iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Bennard. She loses it. She recovers it, gets it back, and she gets it back from Carly Arnold to set up the offense now. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Addison Shields over there, right corner. Right baseline, it goes to Maddie Dwyer, now cross court to the left baseline. Megan Drake, she forces the issue. Tries to go for the shot in the lane, she's fouled. Shot is no good. I think they got Harold. Yes, they did. Actually, no, they got
O'Neal again.
Lady Tigers number 14, Ariel O'Neal.
Ariel O'Neal with the second foul, team 10th.
15 foul.
And that puts Drake at the line for 2 shots now.
Number 25, Perry Megan Drake.
First shot is up and it rattles out. Gosh, she can't find the free throw line tonight.
Checking in
No,
for the Lady Tigers.
really having trouble.
Caitlin Sheever.
Megan will get a second one though to get it back within 11. Second one is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net, and Perry's got to set up their press. And they do. They get it in. Up the court quickly to Harrell. Now to Emily Elliott over there, left wing, left corner. It's Pulley. Kendall Pulley puts up a shot. It's good. From about 10 foot on the baseline, 43-30. Her shot's just
Yeah,
smooth.
she's got a good shot. It's a great press break by the Lady Tigers.
Addison Shields has it right corner, right baseline. Maddie Dwyer now. Inside it goes to Drake. She's way deep. Oh, man. She turns to her right. She has a layup, but instead she turns it over to Harrell. Gets it to McKenna Pulley. Now to her sister Kendall over on the left side. No good. Rebound comes down to McKenna. She puts up a shot. No good on the right side. Rebound comes down to Dwyer. Outlet to Carly Arnold. Now to Bennard. Here come the Lady Maroons. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Maroons down by 13.
Come to her. Got to help her. She can't dribble. There you go.
Gets it Addison Shields top the key now. And we've got a loose ball foul, or actually a foul away from the.
Called it on Drake.
It's on Drake. Clearing out.
Perry number 25.
Her second, team 8.
18 foul.
And down by 13 points. You're starting to lose.
Yeah, they just
battle of the clock here.
Excuse me. They just can't seem to get out of that 11 to 13 range.
Sheaver brings the ball up the court against Bennard. Gets it to Kendall Pulley over there, left wing, right wing to McKenna.
Some pushing and shoving going on.
Foul by Drake, and boy, Drake and Harold, no love lost right now. They're not pals right now. They are pushing and shoving, and I think she got Harold in the face. Yeah, she got her in the face.
They were kind of going at each other all the way down the floor, and Drake took exception to something Harold did, but usually the way it goes, the last person, the refs see the last person to do something.
Yep.
So even if Harold was doing something, they see the last person, and it was unfortunately Drake.
Yeah, that puts Harold at the line for 1 and 1, excuse me, still.
She's a pretty good free throw shooter, too.
She's the first one, and that one goes in. 44-30, 14-point lead, 2:39 to go in the ball game. Newkirk trying to improve to 2 and 4. Second shot is off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Mackenzie Richards, who checks in. Outlet to Bennard. Here comes Perry. Addison Shields over there, right corner. Guarded closely by Kendall Pulley. Right high post, Maddie Dwyer. And she's going to be called for traveling.
Yep, she moved that pivot foot.
You got to keep the pivot foot down. You know, this team, it's just what they've been so far this year. They just can't get over that hump in some games here, partner.
Yeah, it just kind of gets stagnant on offense.
You know, you see the athletic ability and the potential that this team could be, but they just haven't got over that little hump, because it's 44-30 and had a chance to get to the singles in third quarter, and now Newkirk's really slowing the pace down.
Yeah, they're playing that keep away.
Elliott has it, right wing, top the key, Kendall Pulley. Back to her sister McKenna over here, right wing, now to Carroll. She'll pass to Emily Elliott. They're just playing corners. Now McKenna has it, left wing.
You got to get a count on them, that's
right
for sure.
Wing to Harold.
Or you got to start fouling and hope they miss at the free throw line.
Sheever has it, top of the key. Now right wing, Kendall Pulley, and Coach Dwyer says foul, and they finally did.
Foul Perry, number 14.
That's going to be on Addison Shields. That'll put Kendall Pulley at the line for 2 shots. And coming in for Newkirk, first action, that's Emily Elliott. Got a full timeout. We'll keep it right here. And we'll let you know our next broadcast will be Friday. It's our final broadcast of the year, and then we have a break. Friday against the Pawnee Black Bears. They'll be here at John Devine Hall. Same time. We'll be on the air at 6 o'clock. Tip-off for the girls' game 6:30. If you can't come, listen to us on 1020 a.m., cablecommunicationsok.com. Quick listen live, or you can download the AAA Sports Radio Network app on your iPhone or Android, or you can go to YouTube and search City of Perry, click City of Perry, go to listen or go to live streaming, I should say that, or Pitt Sports, and you can watch us on YouTube live streaming as well. So lots of avenues to catch us this year, basketball and wrestling. And then in January we're going to have some wrestling for you. I don't have my schedule, I forgot to print one. But I know the first thing to me is a basketball game in Tonkawa. That's the first thing we're doing. And so we'll have that, and then we'll have wrestling as well, so in January. So those of you that are wanting some wrestling, it's coming. Don't worry about it. It's coming. Especially when we get into dual state, regionals and state, there will be a lot of wrestling coverage. So, it is what it is right now. Wrestling didn't have many things this month. Let's just be honest. They were all out of town, with the exception of the Perry Tournament champions. So, back from break here. Kendall Pulley at the line for 2 shots. Newkirk up by 14, 1:31 to go in the ball game. Looks like Perry's going to drop to 3 and 4. First shot is up, and it's no
jump
good.
free throw.
That was a jump free throw. I wondered the same thing. Haven't seen that before.
As long as you stay behind that line, you can do whatever you want.
That one's no good as well. Rebound comes down to Mackenzie Richards. Outlet to Bennard. She'll bring the ball up the court. Gonna drive down the lane, kicks it to Chloe Pierce, who came in. Now Addison Shields top of the key. She's gonna drive down the right side of the lane, cut off, puts up shots and air ball. Rebound falls down to Waters. Kicks it out to McKenna Pulley, and she's gonna bring the ball up the court. She's gonna be fouled by Addison Shields with 1:10 to go. That's on Addison. That's her second, I believe. That should be the team 11.
Newkirk, number 12, McKenna Pulley.
And that one's good.
Makes them
that
both.
one's good as well. 46 to 30.
She's had a good game today.
And there's a foul on the drive. They've got it on McKenna Pulley. I keep wanting to call her Kelly. I don't know why. McKenna Pulley puts Jessica Bennett at the line for 2 shots. Sophomore point guard gets the first one. It's up. And it rattles in. She finally got on the board in the second half. Second shot is up. And that one's right through there. And it's 46 to 32.
Yeah, she's ended up with a pretty nice offensive night. Got 14 points tonight. Just her and Drake leading the way with 21 combined.
And they get Bennard
that's
on
a little close.
Hand check on Bennard.
He's calling that a little bit close.
Yeah, I would agree with you. She didn't have both hands on there, but she had one hand and he called it. So
he's consistent. I'll give him that.
He is consistent. First shot is up and it's good, and it's 47 to 32. In case you missed it, JV girls won 24 to 21, and the JV boys won 37 to 22. So this is the first game that Perry's going to lose tonight. It's 48 to 32 as Newkirk's up by 16. Bennett brings the ball up the court. She's going to drive down the right lane, puts right corner. That's Addison Shields, right wing to Maddie Miner. Now top to key Chloe Pierce. Now down the left side of the lane to Maddie Miner. She's going to get fouled by Ariola O'Neill.
Newkirk,
Ariel.
number 14.
Ariel.
Ariel.
That's how you spell it? Okay.
Ariel. What you said should not be said.
Well, there's an E at the end, so I don't know if that was. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. And Maddie Miner's shot is no good.
Well, you went into anatomy. Is all I'm saying.
That's not what I was trying to do.
No, not what you're trying to do, but it was a slip.
Ariel. O'Neill, and the rebound comes down to Vintage. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Madison Smith. Outlet to Kendall Pulley. She'll hold it up. Now gets it to her sister McKenna. She gets it across the timeline finally. Gets it back to her sister Kendall. Now back to her sister McKenna. And she's going to be fouled by Maddie Miner with 24.7 seconds to go. And it looks for all intents and purposes that the Perry Lady Maroons will file to 3 and 4 with Pawnee Black Bears looming on Friday. First shot is up and good for McKenna. She's had a good night.
Yep, she's up to 7 points now, but she's 5 for 5 from the free throw line.
Oh, I thought she had more than that. Her
sister's got 11, or got 14.
Second one rattles through, and it's good. 50-32. Newkirk by 18. Jessica's going to try and go down the lane. Her shot is blocked, and she fouls and puts McKenna Pulley at the line again, and this one is way out of hand.
Foul on Perry, number 1, Jessica Benner, her second.
Jessica's second.
Line for Newkirk, number 12.
At this point, it's elementary, though.
Yeah. Yeah, just another rough outing for the Lady Maroons.
Two tough shooting nights. I mean,
yeah.
McKenna Pulley makes the first one, 51-32, 19-point lead. Second one's good as well, so it's 52-32.
Well, she's a real good free throw shooter.
Up to Chloe Pierce. Now back to Bennard at the top of the key. Shoot for three. She will fire from three from the top of the key. It's no good. Rebound comes down to
O'Neill.
And that's the ball game. 52-32 is the final. And your Lady Maroons drop to 3 and 4. We'll come back with a wrap up of those games. This is the Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We are avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are here for you.
Duty. Neighbors united for the common good. Honor. The faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country. A vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty. Honor. Country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters on this station.
Welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And Mike, let's go over the stats for the girls' game. Go for it.
All right, the Newkirk Lady Tigers went at 51 points on 17 of 37 shooting, good for 46%. Assisted on seven of those field goals, 23 rebounds, 6 steals, and only 7 turnovers for the Lady Tigers. No, actually more steals than that. It's actually 10 steals, excuse me. And for the Lady Perry Maroons, 32 points on 9 of 28 shooting, that's 32%. Assisted on 6 assists tonight, that's a really low number. 6 assists. Let's see, they had 9, 10, 11, 13, 14 turnovers, 24 rebounds, and a couple 4 steals and a block. Leading the way individually was Venard with 14. Meg Drake had a good game, 7 points on only 2 for 3 shooting from the field, 9 rebounds, a couple of assists. Kind of struggled at the free throw line tonight. Miner had a nice night off the bench, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. And individually for the Tigers, we had Kendall Pulley and McKenna Pulley combined for 23. Kendall had 14, McKenna had 9. Elliott had 9, and Harrell had 14. They don't really use much of their bench, so their starters got all of the points, actually. No, that's wrong. They got 48 of the 51 points, so that's the stats for the game, bro.
And there we go. We're gonna go to break. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and go back to break 1, Kevin, and we will get you started with the boys' game. You're listening to Prairie Maroon Basketball on Turf Sports.
A great bargain, the joy of buying that perfect gift, or the fun of a spontaneous weekend holiday. You may also know the disappointment
I said just go back to break 1
because you couldn't get to the bank on time. Don't let this happen again. Use your good credit to qualify for our First Freedom account and write your own loan anytime you need extra money for pleasure or an emergency. Know the freedom of having a reserve at your fingertips. Find us at bankfbt.com. First Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We are avid supporters of the Prairie Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are here for you.
More than 1 million wild animals are killed each year illegally. Poaching is a major threat to our country's wildlife. I'm Tom Barry. I'm an actor with a desire to preserve living space for wildlife. The Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust does just that. Works with private landowners to protect wildlife, to preserve natural habitats. To learn more or to work with the Humane Society Wildlife Land Trust, call 800-729-SAVE. That's 800-729-SAVE, or visit wildlifelandtrust.org. Thank you.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Prairie Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South South Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals, want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. I want to take you a look at the opponent tonight, Newkirk Tigers, coming with a 2-2 record. I think they probably are 3-2 or 2-3, 1-2. Coached by Jeremy Young, 4th year. Record last year was 14-11. He coached at Ponder, Texas, went to college at Oklahoma Christian University, was an assistant at Edmond Deer Creek, Edmond Santa Fe, and Yukon. Head coach at Pittsburgh High School for 2 years, head coach at Newkirk for 4 years, 3 years as assistant, 6 years as the head, and ninth year of coaching. So that's you look at Coach Jeremy Young and his track record. Philosophy, he likes for his team to be fundamentally sound, be able to read and react, and for them to play good, smart team basketball on both ends of the floor. Type of offense you're going to run, he said it's a motion offense, of course. Type of defense you're going to run, man or zone. The strengths of your team, balanced attack, inside and out, and what are the weaknesses? They have various experience levels, meaning they're not experienced. What do you know about Perry? They're well coached and tough inside. He said the players you should be watching this year are the starters and the junior Aaron Rowe and the freshman Braxton Stock. Expectations for the season, we were close to qualifying for area last year, so we'd like to get further than we did last year. So that's a look at the Newkirk Tigers. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Prairie Maroon Basketball on Turf Sports.
The web needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
a medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together. Good morning. First Bank and Trust Company of Perry. First Bank and Trust, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma, John Devine Hall. We're getting you set for the boys' game. We're going to take another quick timeout. We'll come back with the starters to tonight's game and the tip-off. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
At Stillwater Medical Center, we're asking for more.
From our nurses
And our staff. We're devoting ourselves to providing unhurried and compassionate care.
Our mission is simple, to perfect the patient experience.
Everything you expect from a major medical center.
With all the things that you love about a hometown hospital. Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedical.com.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and gyro rotation for $29.95, or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy cars.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. I'll get you the starting lineups here. First for the visiting Newkirk Tigers with a 2-2 record. Coming in, coached by Jeremy Young, 4th year. Point guard number 10, the junior Ryan Lusk. The 2 guard number 23, the senior Gavin Johnston. The guard number 12, junior Corey Vapp. Power forward number 3, senior Wade Bala. And center, the number 20, junior Trevor Johnson. So your guards, Lusk, Johnston, Vapp, power forward Bala, and the number 20, Trevor Johnson, who we're used to calling his name in football.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's only a junior. I thought he was a senior. So that's your lineup for the Newkirk Tigers. For your Perry Maroons, 4-2 coming into tonight's contest, coached by Brandon Height. Point guard number 3, 5'9", senior, it's Logan Lewis. The guard number 25, 5'11", senior, Jacob Albritton. Guard number 12, 5'11", senior, Braden Sweet. The forwards number 5, 6'2", sophomore, Sam Chambers. And the forward number 33, the 6'5", seniors, Chris Adams. So Logan Lewis, Albritton, Sweet are your guards. Adams and Chambers are your forwards. So we'll move to tonight's keys to the game, Mike. And what's your keys to tonight's matchup?
I think come out and playing a lot of the same way you did last time. Lewis driving the lane, getting a lot of kickouts to the open men, and continue to shoot the ball well, continue to rebound a little better. And early on in that Blackwell game, they kind of weren't rebounding very well, but then they picked it up big time. And just get to your open spots, get Adams touches, and not knowing much about Newkirk, that's pretty much generic keys. Watch the turnovers, stuff like that. That's pretty much all I can add.
Well, I would echo Brandon Hyatt. We got to shoot with consistency. And, we've got to look at Chris Adams at each possession. If it's not there, we've got to find a shot that we can make with consistency. We haven't done that in the last couple games. Granted, we played different competition. But, they need to get back to what they did to win games like with CHA and those kind of opponents.
Yeah.
They're 4-2, but they've had 2 losses to Perkins and Luther in the CHA tournament. They've got to get back to doing the little things right, and they're going to be a good basketball team. And Newkirk, I don't think they're that fundamental. I don't think they're that. I think we're better than Newkirk actually. I mean, I saw the JV boys game. And we dominated that game, and I don't think in football we dominated them in football. I think we've got the more talent.
Yeah.
But you just got to show it now on the court.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can't just, maybe I'm winning on paper, but you got to win it on the court too.
Right. So we're getting the starting lineups, and I'll give it to the PA announcer.
Perry Maroon, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Logan Lewis.
early.
Albritton. What was I saying? I was like
I don't know what you're saying.
Slushing them together. Albritton.
We're getting ready to start this one.
We're like in Albritton all the time.
It's going to be Chris Adams.
Right.
Chris Adams jumping against Trevor Johnson. Chris Adams jumping against Trevor Johnson as we get the tip underway. There it is. There's the tip, controlled by Perry. And Logan Lewis will set up the offense to Jacob Albritton here, right wing inside. Quickly goes to Chris Adams. It's stolen by Johnson. And here comes the Tigers. Outlet to, we've got a change in the lineup. 22. Carl McKean is starting for Newkirk.
Okay.
Number 12, Corey Vapp has it here, left wing. McKean over there, left corner. We've got stepped on the end line. Boy, Coach Young told me his starters, but McKean is starting, number 22. The senior is starting at guard instead of Ryan Lusk, it looks like. I don't know if Ryan is sick or what happened, but it's a change. There's an alley-oop pass to Chris Adams on the backside and gets the layup right block. And it's 2-0 Perry. Nice play there from Logan Lewis with the assist.
Yeah, I like it. I thought Adams was going to throw it down, but that was a great pass and backdoor screen and cut by Adams.
McKean passes to back to McKean over here. Top of the key, he's going to shoot for three. And why do you foul him about 20 feet from the basket? And Logan Lewis fouled McKean for three. That's his first team first, and Brandon Hines asking him the same question.
Yeah.
And McKean will go to the line for three.
Yeah, never foul a shooter shooting threes.
First shot is up and rattles home. It's 2-1. 2-1, and Perry on top. And I think it's this headset, so I'm going to have to talk louder. I think it's something to do with this headset. That sounds better.
Getting more direction from Kevin to speak up?
I'm listening to myself. I'm not projecting like I usually do. Second shot comes down. He missed the second shot, and the third shot he missed, and it comes down. We got a loose ball foul, and that's going to be on Trevor Johnson, his first, team first.
Well, it ended up not hurting his partner.
2-1. McKean made one of three shots. Logan Lewis bringing the ball up the court, set up the offense, gets it to Braden Sweet over there, left wing, back to Logan Lewis, right wing, back to left wing to Braden Sweet, now to Albritton in the left corner, Sam Chambers left baseline, now back to Logan Lewis, and he travels with it. That's another turnover for Perry.
Two quick ones.
And that was one of the keys. You got to watch turnovers. I mean, that's going to be key for each team every game. McKean has it, gets it over
reach,
here
Logan.
to Vapp. Vapp looking for somebody. Finds McKean over there, left corner. Inside it goes to Trevor Johnson, guarded by Chris Adams. He tries to back his way in.
Good defense.
Good
Keep
defense.
his feet.
Now to Vapp over here, left wing, guarded by Braden Sweet. Now back to McKean. He'll get a screen, and he goes give and go to Trevor Johnson. Now Trevor Johnson's pass is batted out of bounds and tipped out of bounds at the last touch by Gavin Johnston, and it goes to Perry.
So far, I like the defensive intensity there, except for that early foul on Lewis there. Adams not giving giving way and moving their feet.
Inside pass to Chris Adams it goes, and
call that on the ground.
They didn't count the basket. That was, that's Trevor Johnson, his second, team second. And boy, that's their big guy. They don't have any other height.
Yeah, that would be bad.
And he has to come out. Checking in is number 2, Aaron Rowe, who's another guy that Coach Young told us to watch out for this year, and he's going to have to come in with a big way. It's inbound to Chris Adams, now to Logan Lewis, now across to Jacob Albritton, left wing, left corner goes to Sweet. Left wing back to Jacob Albritton, across court to Logan Lewis, right wing. Gets to Braden Sweet, now Albritton over there, left corner, thought about a three, cut off, now back to Logan Lewis, right wing, he's going to drive the lane, gets Albritton over there, left corner for three, and it's no good. Rebound, fought for, and Jacob Albritton's going to step on the end line. It's going to go to Newkirk. Inbound comes to McKean. Now back to Vapp. And he'll cross the timeline.
He doesn't want it.
Gives it back to McKean. It's like, you're the point guard, not me. McKean guarded by Lewis. Now McKean drives down the right side of the lane.
Wow, how he got that back.
A wild shot up. Chris Adams rebound, outlet to Logan Lewis. And here come the Perry Maroons. Logan Lewis has it left side. Top of the key, Sam changes reverse to Albritton. Makes number 3 lose his jock on his way to the hole. Shot no good. Chris Adams is up and good on the left side, and it's 4-1. Boy, he faked Wade Bala out of his jock. Did Albritton over here on the right wing.
Laundry.
He didn't make the shot, but it was pretty. Johnson has it now, top of the key. Now back over here, left wing. Guarded by Braden Sweet. Now back to McKean. Guarded by Lewis. He's going to dribble drive, try the left side, cut off. Now Vapp is going to get fouled on the reach in. I think they got Jacob. They did get Jacob on the reach in.
Number 25, Jacob Albritton.
His first, team second.
Second team foul. Checking in for Newkirk.
Coming in is number 1, Braxton Stopp, the freshman. Now Braxton Stopp has it left wing. He's going to dribble, gets a screen, gets it. His pass is stolen by Braden Sweet. Outlet to Chris Adams. He'll slow it down and get it to Logan Lewis. Just crosses the timeline. He's over here right wing. Gets it top of the key. Sam Chambers reverse to Braden Sweet. Back right wing to Logan Lewis. Skip pass to Albritton for 3 in the left corner. No good. Rebound Sam Chambers. Back to Logan Lewis. He's going to dribble drive down the lane. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Rowe. Outlet to Vapp, and here come the Tigers. Gets it over here to Braxton Stopp. Top of the key to McKean. Dribbles to the left, cut off. Nice job. In the corner it goes, left corner. Inside pass has got it away, almost stolen, but retrieved by Rowe. His pass in the lane to Vapp, and it's up and good on the nice little shot. And we're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
At First Bank, we know you like choices, whether you're looking for a credit card with low annual percentage rate or rewards. First Bank makes it easy to choose the option that is right for you, and there is no annual fee. With benefits such as great low rate or flexible rewards like cashback, travel, or merchandise, we have a card that fits your needs. To apply, visit our website at bankfbt.com or stop by any First Bank location. Offer subject to credit approval. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, and Covington, member FDIC.
Hey, welcome back to Charlevine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, and the loose ball foul was on Chris Adams. His first, team third. Definitely want to keep him out of foul trouble.
Number 15, Joe Rupp. Number 20, James Boone.
Joe Rupp, James Boone, and Landon Matheson into the game for the Maroons. 3:27 to go. Perry on top, 4-3. Newkirk has the ball. Braxton Stopp. Now McKean. Now to the free throw line. Batted away by Joe Rupp and stolen by Logan Lewis. And then there's a reach-in foul on McKean, I believe. A block. Yes, it will be a block on McKean. His first, team second. Or third, excuse me. They hadn't changed the number.
His first, 13 foul.
Inbound to come to Logan Lewis right in front of us. Logan got poked in the eye. Seems like he's batted the cobwebs out. Now Joe Rupp, now into the corner. Landon Matheson, right corner. The dribble to the top of the key, handed off to Joe Rupp. Left wing, it goes to Lewis. Left corner, Landon Matheson running that baseline. Now they're going to reverse to Joe Rupp up here, right wing. Left wing goes to Lewis. Going to dribble down the left side. Kicks it to Landon Matheson for 3. No good, rattles out. Rebound fought for, and do we have an over the backwards on Chris Adams? It is on Chris Adams. His second
partner. I have to put Weaver in here.
Perry, number 33, Chris Adams.
Yeah, Blake Weaver's going to have to come in for the senior. That's big. If you're a Newkirk fan, that's big.
Blake Weaver.
Yeah, that kind of neutralizes the Johnson having to 2 fouls.
Right. So
puts them in a more enviable position.
Both bigs in foul trouble for Newkirk and Perry. Braxton Stopp has it. He's hounded by Landon Matheson. Picks up the dribble, gives it to Corey Vapp. Guarded by Joe Rupp. Joe Rupp all over him. Tried to reverse his dribble. Nice defense by Joe. Now gets it to Braxton Stopp up here, left wing. Cross-court pass, Aaron Rowe, now to Corey Valk. He'll shoot for three from the right wing. No good. Rebound, James Boone. Outlet to Logan Lewis, and Perry wants to run. Lewis gets it to Landon Matheson over left wing. Now back right wing. It goes to Lewis. Now Joe Rupp, right corner to James Boone. Now top of the key to Logan Lewis. Back to Joe Rupp here, right wing. Back to the top of the key, Lewis. He's going to dribble down the left side of the lane. Kicks it to Landon Matheson for three in the corner. No good. Rebound fought for by Blake Green, the senior. Back to Logan Lewis. Now Joe Rupp at the top of the key. Back to Logan Lewis, left wing, left corner. Landon Matheson, left baseline to James Boone. Landon Matheson now reverse the left wing to Logan Lewis, top of the key, Joe Rupp. And he'll go to the right corner to Matheson. Reverse all the way, Joe Rupp to Logan Lewis. Now Joe Rupp at the top of the key.
Having trouble getting any kind of offense with this zone. This zone.
Yeah, can't penetrate any of those gaps. Kicks it to Landon Matheson for three in the left corner. It's up and good! Bring it up! Ching, a three ball goes away for the Maroons.
I knew he wouldn't miss three in a row, partner.
Boy, was he hot at Blackwell or what?
Yeah, I get 4 or 5 threes that night.
So 7-3.
Got a good stroke.
7-3, Perry on top, a minute to go in the quarter. Braxton Stop has it. Carl McKean over here, left wing. He'll dribble down the lane. And
good defense.
Good job by the Maroons. Gets it to Braxton Stop and
timeout.
We've got a 30-second. I said that same. That's
30-minute timeout.
It's not a 30-minute timeout. 30 seconds.
That's lush right there, partner.
On Triple Play Sports.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst, and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And you said you saw Lusk?
Well, I'm thinking that's him with the sweats on. He's not. He was the first one off to meet the team, and he's limping, so he's not playing.
He must have got hurt because I got the starters from Newkirk last Friday.
Oh, well, he got hurt in practice.
No, he must have got hurt, so. Braxton Stop has it. He's going to hand it off to Carl McKean over there. Guarded closely by Logan Lewis. Just playing a little catch here. 30 seconds to go in the first period. 7-3, Perry on top. McKean's going to fire from three from the left wing. It's no good. Follows a shot. And rebound fought for on the ground, and James Boone's on the ground. It's going to be off him, out of bounds. It'll stay with Newkirk. Bodies going everywhere.
Absolutely. A good hustle, but you guys come up with the rebound.
McKean does what you're supposed to do. Followed his shot. Right corner, he gets it. 16 seconds to go. Now 10 seconds. Braxton Stop has it. I don't think he realizes there's 5 seconds. McKean's going to have to go. Kicks it to Stop for three and left wing. No good. Rebound falls out of bounds. And that's the score at the end of the first period. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters on this station.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, house brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South 10th Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals, want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. A very tight, not very much scoring that first period. 7-3, Perry leads after one, and just kind of ugly basketball.
Yeah, it really was. Whoa, that was almost, well, no, you could do that. But yeah, that was a really bad shooting effort and just not much offense or rhythm going there. Good defense, though.
Start the second quarter, Trevor Johnson back in for Newkirk. And Johnston back in as well. He'll fire from 3 from the left wing. It's an air ball. Rebound comes down to Logan Lewis, and here comes Perry. Want to run. 3-on-2 break. Gets it to Albritton down the lane. No good. Rebound falls to Newkirk, and that's to Bapp, and he'll outlet to Johnston. Here come the Tigers. Corey Bapp has it. He'll drive down the right side of the lane. Puts up a shot in the lane. It's up and good off the glass, and 7-5. Logan Lewis up the court to Landon Matheson, who starts the second period. Now Sam Chambers, left wing, left corner, Albritton. Top of the key, Matheson. He'll reverse to Logan Lewis over here, right wing. Back to left wing, Matheson. He'll fire from 3 again. It's up and good. Ching, bring it up. A 3-ball goes again for Landon Matheson. 10-5, Perry.
Well, he's got a nice shot, partner. I really like the way he shoots at high elevation.
Smooth.
That is. That's definitely his game.
Bapp has it. Now gives it to Trevor Johnson over there, right wing. Top of the key, it goes to Rowe. Left wing to Bapp. Tries to get a screen there from Bala. Gets it over here to Johnston. Now free-throw line to Johnson, and he travels with it.
Johnson's having an inauspicious start. A couple of fouls, a couple of turnovers.
Got 10-5, Perry leads by 5 here in the second period. Sam Chambers has it, top of the key. Gets it over here, Jacob Albritton, left wing. It goes to Matheson, back to the top of the key, Chambers. Now back to Matheson, left wing. Left corner to Logan Lewis. Skip pass is going to go to Albritton over here, right wing, right corner to Sam Chambers. Thought he was going to shoot the 3. Now back to Landon Matheson, back to Logan Lewis. Drives the left baseline, kicks it to Chambers over here, right. We got a 3-second violation on Blake Weaver. That's a turnover on Perry once again.
Checking in for Newkirk.
McKean comes back in for the Tigers. He replaces Corey Bapp. That's that scrappy nose guard that we were told to watch in football, Carl McKean, and he's little.
Yeah.
Air ball by Trevor Johnson, taken by Landon Matheson. I can't believe he's a nose guard, partner.
I know, he is really tiny.
They told us to watch out for him. Jacob Albritton for 3 on the right wing, no good. Back tap by Blake Weaver, and it's going to be taken by Bala. And he'll give it to Johnson for 3 on the right wing, no good. Rebound and tap to Blake Weaver. Good job by Logan Lewis. Outlet to Landon Matheson, up the court to Logan Lewis. Now Albritton for 3 from the right corner. It's up and good! Bring it up! A money ball for Perry again. 13-5, now the Maroons on top. McKean tries to drive the left lane, and he's cut off, but there's going to be a blocking foul for Albritton.
Jacob Albritton, that is his second.
His second foul, 15 foul. Score of interest, Oklahoma State leads Middle Tennessee 22-16 with 9:52 to go in the first.
That's a good start. Middle Tennessee's not that bad. A lot of good returning players on their team.
Johnson gets it to the top of the key to McKean. McKean's going to fire from 3 from the right, from the top of the key, and it's a direct shot, and it's good. It's 13-8. He's not shy about shooting.
No, absolutely not.
Landon Matheson has it right wing. Top of the key to Chambers. Reverse to Logan Lewis, left wing. He'll hand it off to Braden Sweet. Top of the key to Matheson. He's going to fire from 3 again.
Oh man.
Down. Rebound, Blake Weaver. The senior goes back up strong again, but misses it. And the rebound comes down to 43. That just checked in. I don't have a 43. I have no idea who that is.
Okay, well, I don't either. I'm going to say Riddick since he's the lowest on the totem pole here.
Yeah, he played JV. I remember him from JV, but now McKean has it. He gives it to Aaron Rowe for 3 at the left wing, and it's a no good. Rebound on the backside, Braden Sweet. Outlet to Landon Matheson, up the court to Logan Lewis, and here come the Perry Maroons. Logan's going to drive the right lane, gives it to Landon Matheson, left wing, Braden Sweet, left corner, Sam Chambers, back to the top of the key, Sweet to Matheson, all the way back to Lewis over here, right corner. He'll take about a 10-footer, no good. Rebound comes down to the guy's name, I don't know. And he's going to be reaching foul, and who they get, Logan? They got Logan, that's his second.
Foul on play number 3, Logan Lewis is second. 16 foul.
Yeah, I've got Dylan Riddick on here as 34, so.
Yeah, that's interesting.
He doesn't look like a freshman though. So maybe we can find out who that is at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Corey Vapp back into the ball game. Inside it goes to Trevor Johnson on the left block. Puts up a shot against Blake Weaver. Good job. Went straight up. Rebound comes down to Matheson. Outlet to Lugas. And now back to Matheson. He thought about a three, but he decided no. We're going to reverse it all the way to Sam Chambers over here, right wing. Reverse back to Logan Lewis. Left corner. It goes to Matheson. Weaver working hard on that block down low, though, against Trevor Johnson.
Yeah, he's getting some nice minutes in Adams' absence.
He's got 2 fouls, Trevor Johnson, so Blake Weaver can be aggressive here. Top to keep Braden Sweet. Now over here, right wing, Landon Matheson. Dribbles, he gets it to Blake.
Good pass,
nice
Blake.
pass inside to Sam Chambers on the right block. Up and in, 15-8, and that's exactly what they worked on in their walkthrough today. 3 minutes to go.
Boy, Weaver's had a really nice half here. Really impressed by him off the bench, playing real well.
Vapp has it. He gets it inside to Johnson. Good defense again by Weaver. Causes Johnson to make a wild shot from about 15 on the baseline. Rebound Sam Chambers. Outlet to Logan Lewis.
We'll take that shot all day.
Landon Matheson in the corner, the right corner for 3. No good. Rebound on the backside. Sam Chambers. Out the window in. 17-8. What position that he had there. He just blocked everybody out. That's just perfect position by Sam.
Sam the man.
Sam the man. 2:25 to go before halftime. 17-8, Perry on top. Gets it over here to the guy's name, I don't know, 43. He misses the shot. Rebound, Braden Sweet, outlet to Logan Lewis, and they want to run again. Get Landon Matheson over here in the left corner. He's going to throw it out of bounds. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
With cutting-edge medical technology.
It's the patient experience perfected.
Learn more about our mission at stillwatermedicals.com.
And welcome back to John DeBryan Hall, Broadcasr alongside Mike Shaw. As Perry has opened the gap here, 17-8 in the second quarter, and it's behind Landon Matheson's 3-pointers.
Yeah, Landon Matheson's got a couple of nice threes, and then Chambers and Adams have 2, and Alberton's got 3. So, but yeah.
And we're hitting the glass better tonight, too.
Definitely. We got 7 or 8 offensive rebounds. 7.
Now McKean has it, gives it to Corey Vapp, top of the key, back to Aaron Rowe over here, left wing. Top of the key to McKean. He's going to dribble drive, cut off nicely by Braden Sweet. He's going to take about a 10-footer. No, rebound comes down to Sam Chambers, outlet to Landon Matheson. And he's out there to run the point. Albritton back in for the Maroons as well. Jacob has it, top of the key, gives it to Landon. Now reverse to Braden Sweet over there, left corner. He'll give it back to Albritton over here. Landon will shoot for 3 from the right wing, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's finally taken by Aaron Rowe. And he has no numbers, so he's going to have to slow it up. Gets it across court to Corey Vapp. In the corner over here to, can't see who that was. Inside
43.
it goes to Bala. Bala's going to turn and shoot over his right
Adams.
shoulder. And it's no good, and if that's on Adams, that's his 3rd. And that is on Chris Adams, his 3rd. That one hurts. Team 7.
Luckily, Adams' teammates picked him up tonight and played well in his absence. He's just got to be a little more careful.
Team 7th, and that'll put Bala at the line for 2. First shot is up, and it's no good. Chris Adams will have to come out. Blake Weaver is going to come in. Chris Adams, he wants to be out there. He's not happy with himself.
No, absolutely not.
Bala with the second shot. That one's no good as well. Rebound comes down to Corey Vapp. Just got the long rebound. Nobody boxed him out. He'll dribble drive down the right side. Air ball. Rebound comes down to Blake Weaver. Outlet to Landon Matheson. Up the court quickly to Albritton. Albritton's going to drive the lane. Puts up a wild shot. No good. Rebound Bala. Outlet to McKean. And here comes,
Deep,
check by Braden Sweet. Now on the floor for the ball is Albert, and he's going to cause a jump ball, and the possession goes to Perry. Those are just hustle. Those are hustle points right there. Hustle plays.
Absolutely. It was a good defense initially by Sweet, and then Albert doing the dirty work. Alberton doing the dirty work, getting on the ground.
Under a minute to go before halftime. Perry leads at 17-8. Perry's outscored the Tigers 10-5, it looks like, in this quarter. Still not the consistency Brandon High is going to want for a scoring, but you're up by 11. Or excuse me, you're up by 9.
Yeah, he's going to like the defense. It looks like Newkirk's just going to let us have this last shot here. Look for Alberton or Matheson to take the shot here.
And they're just letting him stand out there with the ball. Newkirk, that is. And now he's going to have to go. 10 seconds to go. Right now, there we go. Braden Sweet. Now the minute. Matheson for 3 in the corner, and it's up and good. A ching, bring it up, another 3 ball. And a last desperation shot by Trevor Johnson. That's the half, 20-8 at halftime. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports, and Kevin must play break 8 and break 9. Thank you.
And a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We are avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are here for you.
Hey Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Specials? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95 or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to Brundywine Hall halftime here. 20-8, Perry on top at half. And let's go over the stats from the first half there, Mike.
All right, the visiting Tigers have 8 points, as Carter said here, on 3 of 21 shooting. They're really struggling. 1 for 9 from 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. They've got 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 6 turnovers. So really ugly stat line from them. And for the homestanding Maroons, they are got 20 points on 8 of 22 shooting, 4 for 12 from 3, and 0-0 haven't hit any free throws yet. Haven't taken any. 20 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 4 turnovers. Individually, I got Chambers has 4 points. Adams has 4. He had 4 quick points. Matheson's got the 3 threes, and off the bench, Weaver's got 4 rebounds and an assist. So he's provided great minutes for an Adams stead off the bench. And that's what I have for the statistics part. I don't see the code.
Yeah, they forgot last time, so I don't know if they're going to come up here or not. So we're going to go ahead and take another timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Like Jeffrey, Harry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
Follow
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes. From headlines to classifieds, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all of Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. It's halftime here. Your Perry Maroons lead it 20-8 at halftime. And want to let you know our next broadcast will be Friday, as the Pawnee Black Bears will be in town here at John Devine Hall to close out our year on the basketball side of things. Tip-off will be 6:30. We'll be on the air at 6 o'clock, and that'll be our last broadcast, and I think the last basketball game until the new year. And then our next broadcast after that will be January 6th, as we will head to Tonkawa to take on the Tonkawa Buccaneers in the first action of 2015. So next broadcast, like I said, will be Friday at 6 o'clock. On the air at 6:30 will be tip for the basketball game. So we will go ahead and take another timeout. We'll come back with the keys to the second half and the start and the opening and the start of the third quarter. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball and Triple Play Sports.
We have a simple message for our local residents and neighbors.
The best patient experience in healthcare isn't an hour away.
It's right here at Stillwater Medical Center.
We're pledging excellence.
And our physicians, nurses, and staff are promising compassionate care every day.
So when you need understanding, attentive treatment,
You can stay close to home.
learn more by visiting stillwatermedical.com.
Does your bank send you a text when you have a low balance? SB&T does. You can receive a First Alert text message on your cell phone keeping you informed about your account activity no matter where you are. As always, you are in control. Choose only the alerts you want to receive. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, Covington. Community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Update here, Oklahoma State 29, Middle Tennessee 19 with 3:34 to go in the ball game over in Stillwater. Oklahoma defeats ORU tonight, 85-53 on the men's side. And another Big 12 score of 78-46, Texas on top of Lipscomb with 8:51 to go in the second half. So 29-19, 3:34 to go first half. That's on ESPNU. The Cowboys and the Raiders, the Middle Tennessee State Raiders, or Middle Tennessee. And then Oklahoma defeated Oral Roberts, 85-53, as number 15 OU defeats Oklahoma, Oral Roberts. So I wanted to see if there's anything else I could tell you. Thunder plays later tonight. They play at Sacramento. And let's see what time they kick off here. They will kick off about 9:30 Central Standard Time against the Kings on ESPN as well. So that's tonight. And hopefully we got clarification on who is number 43, Mike. Who's the mysterious 43? Oh, there you go.
He said Hutton. His last sounded like his last name. He's not even on the roster. Don't sound like he said. He was trying to teach, so I didn't really want to interrupt him. There's
you talked to Coach Young?
Yeah.
There's no Hutton on here.
I know. That's what it sounded like he said. Of course, I got bad hearing. I know he said Colby. I heard Colby. So is there a Colby on the team?
No.
I don't know.
Okay. Interesting. All right, so let's go to the keys to the second half.
Well, I think you're playing fine. Relying maybe too much on the three. Adams stay out of foul trouble. Adams stays out of foul trouble. I think we blow this game out of the water and win by 20. But playing good defensively or closing out on the shots and not allowing any rebounds. We're rebounding much, much, much better. And we're not turning it over a whole lot. We're going to turn it over 4 times. I just keep doing what you're doing. There's really no adjustments to be made.
Well, I want to see what happens with this team when Adams does go out with foul trouble. You're going to see the character of this team because this might happen during the year.
It's possible.
So you need to see what the team's made of right now. And Blake Weaver's going to have to give really good minutes. Sam Chambers has given really good minutes.
Oh, if Adams stays out of foul trouble,
yeah.
Weaver won't even.
Right, exactly. But if this
happens,
fine. Then you need to see what else you have with your team and how they're going to respond.
Right, and I think they've responded well.
They have.
Weaver's got 4 rebounds and an assist in probably 8 or 9 minutes, which is the most he's probably played all year in a game. Anyway, that first game against the Huskies, he played a good amount. It was a blowout. And I expect to see more of the same this half.
As we're about ready to get started in the third quarter, Newkirk will have the ball to start the third quarter. Perry Marching Band, Perry Pep Band plays Gerald Perry. And as they're just to the left of us, and Coach Young, his last minute teachings here, and we'll get this one underway, third quarter. There's the buzzer. Keep looking at my wrist. Have you ever done that? You don't get your watch. You keep looking at your wrist. Like
yeah, not anymore. I haven't worn a watch in years.
I always
used to, though.
I just didn't put it on today. So here we go. Start of the third quarter. McKean will bring it up across the midcourt line. Now gets it over here to Johnson. Johnson's pass is batted away. Almost stolen by Sweet. Out of bounds.
That's token Sweet right there. Just all hustle.
Yeah. And he gets a hand on it there, too, as it comes inbound. Now to Corey Balla, now to Balla. Balla, now Johnson over here left wing. Got a ball away, foul away from the play.
They started Weaver.
Sam Chambers.
I thought he said Weaver.
First team foul.
Yeah, they got Sam Chambers over there on the left side.
Well, they're going with Weaver. He's played well. He's earned his minutes. Good for him.
Well, and Chris has got 3 fouls, too. So, the pass goes off of Bap's hands and out of bounds, and that's just the pressure again. Braden Sweet, once again, right there. Just causes you to make bad plays. He's just annoying. He's a great defender out there, and he will just make you make bad plays. Lewis down. He gets an Albritton over here, right corner for 3. It's up and good! Bring it up, the 3 ball. Another one goes for Perry. First one for Jacob tonight.
It's a second, actually, partner.
It's a second, sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, my bad to the Albritton family.
You should get his name right.
McKean.
Unlike myself.
Give and go to Vap down the lane. Almost walked with it and give it to Balla, and he goes up with a shot.
Yeah, I was going to call it on Sweet.
They're going to call him on Braden, I think.
It was all ball, but he swiped down. That's where the call is. The refs will call that 9 times out of 10. Yeah, so.
Puts Balla at the line for 2 shots, and let's see the chagrin of the Perry fans. First shot is up, and that one is not even close.
Yeah, Ball is struggling from the line, 0 for 3.
Gets another shot. That one goes through. 23-9, Perry on top by 14.
Running, I like it.
Lewis is running, yeah. He wants to move it to Sam Chambers at the top of the key. Back to Lewis over there, left corner. He's going to drive the left baseline, kick it to Blake Weaver, back to Albritton, or excuse me, yeah, to Sweet. Now back to Sam Chambers, back to Albritton, top of the key. Now back to Sweet, left wing. Reverse to Logan Lewis, right wing, right corner, Albritton. He's going to drive the right baseline, puts up a shot, and he's going to be called for charge. It's just a player control foul. That's probably the right call there.
Yeah, and that's Albritton's got to be careful. That's 3 on him. He's going to come out.
Third foul on Jacob. I like the aggressiveness, though, but you got to do it under control.
Checking back in for the Maroons, number 2, Lambert Matheson.
Matheson comes back in. He'll replace Albritton. So Albritton and Adams has 3 fouls.
Yep.
McKean brings it up, dribbles right down the lane and kicks it to, who is that? Trevor Johnson. Puts up a shot, he's fouled, no good. Rebound, doesn't matter. There's a foul on the floor. He'll go to the shot, to the free throw line for 2 shots. That was just creation.
Logan has 3 now.
Good creation by McKean, though.
Yeah, it was a nice play.
And Lewis has 3. So, man, your 3 seniors have 3 fouls.
Yeah, it's going to be key for Newkirk if they want to come back.
We're giving Newkirk chances. They just can't make free throws, partner.
Yeah, they're struggling to shoot tonight.
Johnson gets the second one. Shoots it, and he makes that one, so he splits the difference once again, and it's a 13-point lead. Logan Lewis brings the ball down with those 3 fouls. 6:26 to go in the quarter. Perry on top, 23-10. Sam Chambers, top of the key. Braden Sweet will fire from about 15. No, rebound, fought forward. It's taken by Corey Vapp. Give it to Carl McKean. We'll set up the offense. Now back to Vapp. Back to McKean. High top of the key. Just standing there. That gives it to Johnson over here. Johnson.
Good hands by Matheson.
Pass. Yeah, Landon Matheson.
Stepped out of bounds.
Yeah,
they call a foul.
Call a foul. Loose ball foul on Matheson. Boy, that referee is just really not letting anything go. He is very tight to the lip.
We got 5 fouls in the first 2 minutes, and we got a substitution. Shields is coming in.
Matheson's first foul, and Baker Shields will have to come off the bench. And Baker's got a good shot from the perimeter too, so nice to see him come in. Still haven't seen Ty Walker this year on the varsity side, so hopefully we'll see him soon. Pass goes into Bala. He puts up a shot in the lane. No good. Rebound comes down to Matheson. Ty Walker has a very smooth shot. You haven't seen him yet, but until you do, watch. There's another charge by Sam Chambers as Trevor Johnson is set. Boy,
Coach is not agree with that, is he?
I don't know. I thought he was still moving just a little bit, sliding over, but and the referee that made the call was way back here. That's actually the other guy's call. Pass batted out of bounds by Baker Shields. And this quarter has all of a sudden gone stagnant.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any shots. Oklahoma State's up 40-21 at the half.
Nice, very nice. Trevor Johnson puts up a shot on the left baseline. No good. He gets his own rebound. Thought there should have been a foul. There should have been a foul on Trevor Johnson as he hacked him across the back to get that rebound, but no call. Vapp has it, now gives it to Aaron Rowe, right wing, back to Vapp, right corner. Inside pass is batted away by Braden Sweet, stolen by Matheson. He'll drive all the way down the left lane, no good, gets his own shot, and he got a loose ball. We got a foul finally. They're going to call one on Newkirk, and that's going to be on Carl McKean, and he finally called one on them.
Yeah.
He's been really, really tight with that whistle tonight.
Yeah, he really had. He wasn't like that in the girls' game. Not really, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
All the fouls in the girls' game I thought were legitimate.
Inbound comes to Braden Sweet. Cross-court pass goes, I can't see who that is,
Matheson, yeah.
Top of the key, back to Sweet. Now back to Baker Shields, who's really going to be having to run a point, probably. Back to Matheson, Sweet, to Shields. In the corner, it goes to Matheson. Two-man game, back to Baker Shields. Reverse to Braden Sweet. Got Matheson running the baseline. Now Baker Shields over here. Right corner, it goes to Matheson. He'll fire from 3, and that's a no good. Rebound comes down to Braden Sweet. Gets to Sam Chambers over here, left baseline. Back to Sweet. Back to Baker Shields. Now reverse to Landon Matheson over there, right corner. Top of the key, it goes to Baker Shields. Right wing, it goes to Matheson. Back to the top of the key and reverse to Braden Sweet, left wing. Left corner, it goes to Sam Chambers. Left baseline to Matheson. Inside pass attempt to Blake Weaver. No good, but there's going to be a foul. It's going to be Corey Vapp right on the left block there. That is his first, team second. Coming into the ball game for Perry is James Boone. And we got a timeout. Let's see if we got a 4 or a 30. We got a 30. No, we got a full timeout. You're listening to Perry Marine Basketball on Church Facebook.
Cyclers Association, and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment,
Go ahead and play break 13 as well.
for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South 12th Street in Perry. Call them at 580-364-663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals. Want to scrap? Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And 23-10 here in the third quarter. Perry really hasn't scored. They've got 3 points. And got Coach here saying he's sorry that he didn't come up here.
Oh, no worries.
You're good. Landon Matheson shoots the three in the left corner. No good. Rebound comes down to Newkirk. And Coach Dwyer was saying he was sorry. Newkirk couldn't get out of our locker room. So, anyways, the boys, that is, so he couldn't get out. Now, the drive for Hutton, we're going to say his name, no good. Rebound comes down to Trevor Johnson. It's going to be a chunk ball. Possession goes to Perry. We're just going to call him Hutton. I don't know his first name. I apologize to the Newkirk fans that might be listening or watching this on YouTube. We don't have anybody on our roster that's Hutton.
I went and talked to Coach, and I'm pretty sure that was Hutton. That's what he said, but he was teaching, so I didn't want to interrupt him. I just wanted to get down there and get out of there.
Pass goes to the left corner. That is Landon Matheson as he pops out. Baker Shields reverse to Braden Sweet. His pass is batted away, stolen by Braxton Stop. He's got a layup, and he's going to put it up and off the glass and rattles home. And Newkirk is within 11 points. And with Adams and Lewis and Albert now, this has kind of opened the door for the Tigers. Perry's going to have to shut it.
Yeah, bench is going to have to step up here and keep it within arm's reach.
Baker Shields thought about a three over here left wing, and just as I said that, they're coming in.
Yeah.
Got a line change. Got 4 guys coming in. For Perry upcoming. In the corner, that's Braden Sweet, left corner. Left wing, Matheson now. Left wing, it goes to Baker Shields. Now back pass to Landon Matheson on the left baseline. Rebound comes down to McKean. And here come the Tigers, trailed by 11. McKean, he'll shoot that three. Corey Vapp has it over there, left wing. Trying to find Trevor Johnson, gets it into him. Guarded by Blake Weaver. Getting away from the forearm. And puts it up and off the glass and in on the left block. And it's single digits, 23-14 now, Perry on top. Baker Shields has it, gives it to Braden Sweet over there, right wing. Braden doesn't want it, gives it right back. Back to Braden Sweet. And back to Baker Shields over here left wing. No fluidity at all right now in the offense.
No, you just don't have anybody like Lewis, running in and out of the lane, penetrating, kicking out.
Now Baker Shields has it left wing. Gets a screen. Not really anything there. Matheson for three over here left corner. No. Rebound to Matheson. He'll drive down the left baseline, and we're going to have a timeout, I think.
Got to get these guys in and get some stability to this offense.
Got to be a 30-second timeout. We got our timeouts in here, and right now, partner, Perry has only scored.
They haven't scored any.
3 points.
No, yeah, they hit that three earlier, right?
They scored 3 points in the third quarter. Newkirk had 8 at halftime. They've scored 6. It's not really positive, but they've got it under single digits, and really, let's be honest, it shouldn't be.
No.
Perry is much better than this team.
Yeah, but you have the 3 seniors out.
Yeah,
that's the reason. Yeah.
So
just relying too heavily on the 3, not able to get Logan into the lane to either get an open shot, open floater, or get Adams a shot, and then Alberton brings a lot of defensive presence, leadership, and everything else.
They are really crashing down on Chris Adams down low too. And I think everybody that we play is going to do that. So Boone has it, top of the key, reverses it over here, left corner. Inside it goes Chris Adams, gets a touch on the left side,
Nice.
and he puts a little flutter up and in. Might have got away with a little travel, but it goes. It's 25-14.
There you go. Right away, you get the senior bringing stability.
Now pass Trevor Johnson over there, left wing. Top of the key, it goes to McKean. Gets a screen from Johnson. He's going to drive down the left side, cut off. He's going to fire from the left high post. No good. Rebound comes down to James Boone. Outlet to Logan Lewis. Up the court very quickly to Joe Rupp. And he thought about getting it to Chris Adams inside, and he walked with it. He was between, should I pull up or should I get the pass inside, and he walked. 48 seconds to go in the period. Perry up by 11, 25-14. Perry looking to go to 5-2 this year. Now Newkirk's going to slow it up, and they're going to just run their weave offense here. 32 seconds, they're going to try and get one shot. Boy. Pretty close to a 5 count.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. They want that last shot to try to get it within single digits here before the quarter, but that was almost a carry, too. They get rid of it.
Gets it to Braxton Stop.
Good defense.
Pass is batted out of bounds, and good hustle
recovery
by James Boone. Trying to recover it out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Newkirk. Braxton Stop to throw it in. He finds Hutton at the top of the key. He's going to dribble down the left side of the lane, puts Trevor Johnson on the right side, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Adams, and that's the end of the third quarter. Perry leads 25-14. Come back for the fourth. You're listening to Perry Middle Basketball.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Wooler, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Cary, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to John Divine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Go to the fourth quarter. Perry up on top, 25-14 as we head to the fourth. Perry won that, outscored that quarter 6-5. That's as much scoring as we had in the third quarter. So hopefully we'll have a better fourth here if you're a Perry fan. It was kind of boring in that third.
It was easy to score, I'll tell you that much.
It was. Newkirk gets the possession to start the fourth quarter. Albritton hounding Johnson. Pass goes to Bala. Puts up a shot on the right side. No good. Rebound falls to the ground, but there's a foul on the shot, and that's James Boone. His first, team 7th, but that'll put Bala at the line for 2 shots. Who has not been good at the line tonight. That one rattles in and goes through. And coming back is Sam Chambers. So you got the original. Actually, no, you don't have the original 5. You got the 4 starters plus Joe Rupp. Second shot, that one's no good. Rebound falls down to, let's see who they got. They've got a lane violation on Perry.
Is that what I think it means?
Yeah, Perry falls to Tuttle tonight, 50-12 in wrestling.
Whoa.
Wow.
This Tuttle's got a heck of a team, don't they?
Well, yeah, they always do. And that just, Perry's youthful right now, and we got some injuries, and that one hurts. Coach Delk's probably not happy at all. But Perry drops the duel 50-12 to the Tuttle Tigers tonight. Good grief. Bala made that second shot, so it's 25-16, and Perry leads by 9.
hope we don't try to do this slow down. I want to see them run their offense still. I don't like them teams try to go to essentially a prevent, but a little too much time left to be playing that. There we go, that backdoor cut again.
Backdoor cut by Adams on the right side, puts it up off the bottom head. And Coach Young doesn't like what he sees, and we're going to take a full timeout with him. You're listening to Prairie Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
Safely and securely from your mobile phone. Mobile banking is reliable and convenient, and it's in your account. You can bank on the go no matter where you are. View your accounts, make transfers, pay bills, and even receive text alerts, all from the ease of your cell phone.
Play break 16 as well.
First Bank and Trust Company, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and gyro rotation for $29.95, or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as I'm getting some updates on what happened at Tuttle. Said we didn't wrestle good. Riley Betchen, the seniors, tell me we didn't wrestle good, so they have a lot of work to do over the Christmas break. And for the Kansas City tournament. So it's just one duel. Tuttle wins 4A every year, so nothing to be ashamed of, and just keep working now. This shot, rebound, comes down to Joe Rupp. Outlet to Logan Lewis. Inside Chris Adams, off the window. Good, and a foul call. Count the basket. And Chris Adams will go to the line for one shot. Who did they get? They got Johnston on the backside. And one shot will be coming from Chris Adams.
All of a sudden, Adams got 10 points.
And Perry's starting to pull away here, partner. 29-16.
The first free throw attempt of the night for Perry.
First shot, the shot is up and it's long. Rebound comes down to Newkirk. That's Corey Vapp. 6:40 to go in the ball game. Perry up by 13, 29-16. Over here it's Rowe, top of the key, McKean. Left wing, it goes to Johnston. Johnston's going to drive down the left baseline, and he puts up a shot. He had a wide open layup and just missed it. Rebound comes down to Chris Adams. Outlet to Logan Lewis, and he tries to find Auburn, but man, Sam Chambers gets in there and gets the ball. It was poked out, and Sam Chambers gets it back. Now Joe Rupp inside to Chris Adams on the left side. Puts up a shot, about a footer, and that's what you want to see more of with Chris Adams. It's good, 31-16.
Absolutely. Good pass by Rupp. Good entry pass. Went up quick, Adams didn't hesitate.
McKean, Corey Vapp now gets a screen from Johnson. Now McKean has it over there left wing. He's going to fire from three. It's up and it's long. Rebound comes down to Adams and a box out, and that's going to be Trevor Johnson's third. Yep. Trevor Johnson's third foul. Team 10th, and that should be actually 14th. I thought that was a 9. That's his third foul, and just a good box out right there by Chris Adams.
Yeah, and just doing what he does best. Good position, and Johnson just went over the back. And Adams having a nice quarter here.
And I said I wanted more scoring. We got it.
Yeah. Still got 5 minutes to go.
Albritton has it right corner, right wing. It goes to Lewis. Back to Albritton. Right baseline to Adams. Or excuse me, Chambers. Now Chambers to Logan Lewis. Now Matheson for three from the left wing. No good. Goes off over the backboard. Rebound Hutton. And he'll outlet to Braxton to stop, and here come the Tigers. Stop has it, gets a pick from Johnson, gets it over to McKean, left wing. Now down the left baseline is Balla. Balla to Trevor Johnson at the top of the key now. Gets it to Hutton, left wing for three, and it's not even close. Rebound comes down to Matheson. 2-on-1 break. Chris Adams to Albritton. Back to Adams on the layup. Good on the left side. A foul. Oh, count the basket. Chris Adams will go on for one. That was just pretty basketball right there.
Absolutely. Nice little give and go from Albritton, I believe it was. Jacob, wasn't it?
That was Albritton to Chris Adams on the 2-on-1 break, and they got McKean on the foul, his third, and that was just pretty basketball on the break, and Adams will go to the line for one. And it's up, and it rattles off, and he comes over the free throw line before it hit the rim, and so free throw doesn't count.
Yep, no shot.
33-16, Perry on top now, pulling away, up by 17. It's poked away, stolen by Chambers, outlet to Albritton, and Perry fully in control of this game now. Now Chambers has it. Now backside pass to Matheson, back to Logan Lewis, left wing. He's going to drive down the lane, puts up a little floater, no good, rebound, falls to the ground.
They got it on the defense.
And I think we're going to have a...
Yep, number 12.
It's on Corey Vapp. We're going to put Logan Lewis at the line for 2 shots. That's Vapp's second foul, 16th foul for the Tigers.
The line for Perry, number 3, Logan Lewis.
2 for Perry, Logan Lewis, the senior guard. Shoots the first one, and he makes that one. 34-16, Perry on top by 18. Coming back into the ball game, number 2, Aaron Rowe for the Tigers, replacing Corey Vapp. Logan to get a second shot here. Shoots that one, and that one's short. Rebound, fought for Sam Chambers, almost saved it, but he saved it right to Bala. And his outlet pass to McKean. Here come the Tigers. And then Logan Lewis is going to compound it over there. Oh, he hit that hard.
You can hear the thump from here.
There's no give, and he doesn't know where he's going to have to come out.
Perry, number 3, Logan Lewis. That is his fourth.
Yeah, he's going to have to come out.
His 4th foul, too, so.
There's no give in that wall over there. That's where they keep the wrestling mats. And Carl McKean will go to the line for 2 shots. Is it 2 shots?
That's 1-1.
1-1 on the loose ball foul. That's right. That's Logan Lewis's 4th foul. That's probably another reason he came out. McKean's shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Chris Adams. Outlet to Albritton. Perry on top by 18. 34-16. 4:16 to go in the ball game. Got a timeout, and we've got our timeouts taken care of. We'll keep it right here. Full timeout coming. As we'll keep it right here. 34-16 is the score. And if you haven't heard, the wrestling has lost to Tuttle tonight, 50-12, unfortunately. Been told that we just didn't wrestle very well, and there's a lot to improve on over the Christmas break, and usually Perry does it. They do improve over the Christmas break, and I expect that to happen. So, it's a young squad. There's some good kids coming back from last year, but we got some youngsters that are filling in some holes this year, and we've got 2 injuries right now as well. So, all our best to Peyton McNabb and Riley Betson to get back as soon as possible. But until then, those guys that are in their place have got to step up.
Yeah. It's on the team for a reason, so it's a little bit different though in that level,
Yeah.
Never wrestled there before. Stepping up from any level, lower to the higher level is always tough.
4:13 to go in the ball game. Perry on top, 34-16. Have outscored the opponent tonight, or in the 4th quarter, 9-2 right now. At the end of the 3rd, it was 25-14. As we get back to action, Albritton has it. Looks like Perry may be slowing it down a little bit. Chambers has it over here. Yeah, they're going to slow it down. Adams over there, right wing. Make Newkirk come and guard you. Matheson has it. Gives it to Chambers. Force them to come up and guard you. Now that's what's going to happen right there. Chambers takes it all the way down the lane and misses a shot, but it's going to open really big lanes. Vapp's going to drive all the way down the left side.
Blocked.
Puts up a shot. It's blocked. And back to McKean for 3 in the left corner. It's up and good. It's 34-19. Now Newkirk's going to put a little press on.
First time we've seen their press tonight.
A 1-2-2 press coming. And Trevor Johnson gets his hands on it, stolen by Vapp, and he's going to take it all the way down the right side of the lane.
They called a
charge. The basket was good, but they're not going to count it. They called a charge as Braden Sweet was set. He stepped to the side of Braden, and they still called a charge.
Yeah, looks like we got away with one there.
Yeah, I think we did. I think we got the benefit of the doubt there.
Number 20, James.
I don't know about that one.
We'll take it. Oh, home crowd. I like it.
Inbound comes to Landon Matheson, back to Logan Lewis. He's back in there with those 4 fouls. Landon
You had Boone wide open under the basket.
Across the timeline.
Like, get your head up when you're dribbling down the court.
Logan's going to drive to left lane, kicks it to Chris Adams here, left wing, back to Logan Lewis, left corner.
Got him.
Dribble gets it inside to Chris Adams, poked away by Trevor Johnson. And it's up to Trevor Johnson. Now he's going to take the right side layup. No good. Rebound comes down to James Boone on the backside. Outlet to Logan Lewis. And we've got a timeout, and Brandon Height is not happy with this bunch right now. He is not happy right now. This is, he's up 34-19, but this is Brandon Height. He's a coach.
Yeah, there's always teachable moments at any time during the game.
Exactly. And, maybe Perry's relaxed a little bit, too, with this big lead. It certainly has looked at the last couple of possessions.
Yeah, just kind of. And partly by design, it's just that turnover he didn't like.
Yeah. As he called a full timeout, it's 34-19. About 3 minutes and change to go in the ball game. A lot of fans on left.
Yeah, it is a school night. So when does the Christmas break start? After this week? Yeah.
Yep, they're out next week.
How long do they get?
To the 4th. Or the 5th.
It's not bad.
To the 5th, actually. And we get a break after Friday. So.
To the 6th. Pretty much the same as theirs.
Yep. My voice needs it. Figure out to go get some of that spray you told me about.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's called, but you might have to look online for that. Maybe a music shop.
Perry breaks the press, gets Landon Matheson over here, left wing, top of the key for Albritton. Now they're going to really slow it up as they're trying to double team. Albritton almost lost the dribble, and then there's going to be a foul.
You got to throw that over to Lewis, Jacob. He had Lewis over in the corner. He's tried to.
They got Braxton stopped for reaching. He bailed him out. Albritton at the line for 1-on-1.
Perry, number 25, Jacob Albritton.
Jacob's first trip to the line tonight. That's up and good. And he's pretty automatic at the free throw line.
Yeah, no hesitation there either. 2 dribbles, up.
Second shot, up. And that one's good too. 36-19. Perry on top by 17 now.
Pull up here.
McKean will pull up for 3 from the right wing. No good, not even close. James Boone's outlet is stolen by Trevor Johnson. Now Brock's top to top of the key. Now Corey Vapp for 3 on the left wing. No good. Rebound on the backside to Chris Adams. Outlet to Logan Lewis, and you don't need to do anything and walk the ball up there, partner. Get out. He gets through the trap. Gets it to James Boone. Inside to Chris Adams, and it's up and good. That was nice offense by Perry right there.
Yeah, it was very nice. Good pass by Boone. Good hands. Good hands, Chris.
Chris Adams bats it out of bounds. It'll stay with Newkirk. 2:02 to go. 38-19. Perry now on top by 19.
And he's been a huge difference for the Maroons the second half. I mean, he's got 12 second half points, and he's adjusting shots and everything.
Coach Young wants a full timeout.
He's got to do some teaching moments too.
I got all my timeouts in, so.
Well, I was saying Adams got 12 points and 7 rebounds in the second half alone. And he's got a block, and he's altering shots, he's altering passing lanes. He's been a big difference in the second half. 22-point lead for Oklahoma State.
46-24, the Cowboys on top of Middle Tennessee. I'm going to go watch that after I'm done.
That's good, because in my Streak for Cash, I hope they keep that lead up. There's a thing on ESPN called Streak for Cash. It's kind of like a fantasy thing. I had either Wichita to win by more or Oklahoma State to win by more was the option. I picked OSU because Wichita's playing Alabama. So hopefully that stays true and they win by over 20. That'll give me a good chance to win that matchup.
What do you think? Speaking of matchups, what do you think of the Final Four, the playoffs this year?
It's going to be good.
I think Oregon's going to beat Florida State.
If Oregon allows it to be ugly, they will not. But if Oregon plays
exactly,
if Oregon plays like they have been all year, yeah, I mean they got the Heisman winner. Oh, I think it'll still be close. Florida State's they're too good. They got too many skill positions.
They've struggled so much this year, and barely have won a lot of their games.
What's the key to that, though, Brock?
Defense.
No, that they've won the games.
I know.
That's what I always tell people. Got lucky.
Trevor Johnson. Passes stolen by Matheson. They have in some of those.
I guess so.
Logan Lewis.
Agree to disagree there.
In the backcourt and bad pass by Logan. Braxton stop, puts in a hip.
You better turn around, number one. Watch it.
Puts in a hip check on James Boone.
Yeah, you better watch it.
We almost had a brawl in the JV boys game tonight.
Really? Oh man.
Yes, we did. Got one kicked out.
Good thing I wasn't there. I would have egged it on.
Yeah, we had a player kicked out.
For us?
No, for them.
Oh, wow. Maybe that was
over and back.
Maybe that's why this kid's playing. Maybe that Hutton guy came from the crowd or something. I don't know.
No. Trevor Johnson is injured. Looks like his knee. And he had knee problems in football, too.
Yeah.
So, he's only a junior. And that young man, he's an athlete. You can tell. He's just got knee problems. And that comes with sports. I mean, I got knee problems. I got back problems. That has to do with weight, too, but...
That's what happened to XLK. Killed his career. Remember Xavier Lawson Kennedy, for those that don't remember.
Logan Lewis, a pretty pass to Landon Matheson on the left side, up and off the glass and in. And Perry has blown this one wide open, up by 21 now.
Matheson's first two-point field goal of the night.
That responds with a two-pointer from about 12 feet, so 40 to 21.
So Logan, another easy assist right here.
Logan Lewis to Chris Adams on the right side. It's
good hustle.
Knocked away, but he gets it back. Gets it back to Albritton. 51 seconds to go in the ball game. He gets trapped. Going to hand it off to Logan Lewis. Newkirk's going to try and trap him. He gets through that.
Nice pass.
Pretty pass to James Boone on the left side. Up and off the glass and in. A foul call. Count the basket. And James Boone will go to the line for a shot.
You can just tell the difference you have when you have Logan in the game. He's just so good at dribbling and getting out of traps and then finding the open man. That's his ninth assist tonight.
His vision is really good.
Really good. He's probably averaging 6 or 7 a game assists per night. He's got 9 tonight.
Boone's shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound comes down to Vapp. And it's a 42 to 21 lead. Perry up by 21. There's a shot by Braxton for 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebound James Boone. Outlet to Chris Adams. And he's just going to take it across the midcourt stripe himself. And Perry's going to improve 5 and 2 on the year. Logan Lewis has it over here left wing. 19 seconds to go. Trying to get out of that trap. He does.
Another assist.
Chris Adams with a dunk! In the lane! Chris Adams with a dunk! To exclamate this Perry victory. 44 to 21. 3 seconds to go, and that will be the final unless that goes 44 to 21. Perry wins this one by 23. Scoreboard says it's not, but it's 44-21. So we're going to come back. We'll wrap this up and get the stats. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball Triple Play Sports.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We're avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are here for you.
Duty. Neighbors united for the common good. Honor. The faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country. A vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty. Honor. Country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. The boys win this one emphatically on a dunk to end the game, 44-21 by Chris Adams. And Mike, I know you're tallying your stats up, so I'm going to talk until you can get yours done. But boys moved to 5-2 on the early season. They got Pawnee coming in Friday. Newkirk falls to 2-3 or 2-4. I don't know, or it might be 3-3. I know they played 6 games, but and Perry's played 7. I can't believe that. So already, but Perry goes to 5-2, and everybody won tonight except the varsity girls. Varsity girls got beat by 20, 52-32. So score by quarter: Perry 7 in the first, won that quarter 7-3. In the third, they won that quarter 13-5. Lost the third quarter 6-5, and won the fourth quarter 19-7. And that made the score 44-21 was the final. 14, yeah, that's right. So, like I said, 5-2 Perry goes to, and are you ready for your stats? Not yet. I'll keep talking. If you haven't heard, wrestling has been defeated by Tuttle tonight, 50-21. So Coach Delk's troops have a lot of work ahead of them as they go to Kansas City Stampede this weekend. Let's see. Our next broadcast is going to be this Friday with Pawnee coming in at 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air. 6:30 will be varsity girls. You ready?
Oh, sorry. Dang it. Sorry.
And we're waiting for the stats here, and as everybody starts to file out. Like I said, Perry goes to 5-2 on the year. 44-21 winners tonight over Newkirk, and hopefully we'll get the stats here in a minute. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see where I am in my breaks. Go ahead and take a timeout. We'll come back with stats. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple A Sports.
Are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst, and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon fan special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon fan special. Go Maroons, go!
The world needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes. From headlines to classifieds, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all of Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
We have a simple message for our local residents and neighbors.
The best patient experience in healthcare isn't an hour away.
It's right here at Stillwater Medical Center.
We're pledging excellence.
And our physicians, nurses, and staff are promising compassionate care every day.
So when you need understanding, attentive treatment,
You can stay close to home.
learn more by visiting stillwatermedical.com.
It's going to work.
Welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Mike, let's go ahead and go to the stats of the ball game. 44-21 Perry winning against Newkirk.
Okay, I got visiting Newkirk, 21 points on 6 of 35 shooting, 2 for 17 from 3, 5 or 12 from the free throw line. They really struggled to shoot the ball all night. And I think I got, yeah, that's right. Okay, they got 16 total rebounds, only 1 assist, but when you make 6 field goals, that'll happen. 6 steals, only 9 turnovers. Didn't turn it over a lot, but they didn't do much else anyway. And so individually, I've got Vapp had 6 points, and McKean had 6 points to lead the way for the Tigers from Newkirk. The homestanding Maroons, 44 points on 18 of 40 shooting, just under 50%. 5 of 17 from 3 and 4 for 6 from the line. Leading the way was it's 37 total rebounds, 16 assists, 4 steals, a block, and 13 turnovers. But they led the pace a lot tonight. That'll happen sometimes. That's a good number. You can live with that number. Adams led the way, 18 points and 7 rebounds. And then Matheson had 11. Alberton had 8. And off the bench, I want to give note to Weaver at 5 rebounds, and an assist. And Boone off the bench had 6 rebounds and an assist. And Matheson had 6 rebounds off the bench. So really good help off the bench tonight for rebounding. It was really impressive. Matheson 11 and 6 off the bench. Very good night for them. But that's the stats for the victorious Maroons of Perry.
And that was the stats, and we'll go ahead and take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up from John Devine Hall. You're listening to Perry Maroon Basketball on Triple Play Sports.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Wooler, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters on this station.
I'm Lori Pierce with First Bank and Trust Company. We've been providing sensible home mortgages to your friends and neighbors for years. We can help you find the mortgage with the right terms just for you. We're committed to helping you with a broad range of programs and personalized service. Call Michelle Woods or me today at 580-336-5562, or you can apply online at bankfbt.com or with our convenient mortgage app. First Bank and Trust Company is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
The Maroons basketball team wins by working as a family. It's the same for Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry. For over 19 years, our family-owned and operated dealership has made buying a new car or truck a comfortable experience. Right now, get an oil change and filter and tire rotation for $29.95, or a diesel oil and filter change for only $69.95. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, getting you wrapped up here for the games tonight. Girls lose at 52-32 to the Newkirk Lady Tigers. They fall to 3-4. They've got some work ahead of them as Pawnee comes to town on Friday. They've got one girl that can really shoot the lights out. So Perry's going to have. I'd like to see them get to 500 before Christmas break.
Yeah.
If
Definitely.
not, then they can work some things over on Christmas break as they have Tonkawa to start the first of the year. And then the Perry Maroons with the 5-2 record right now with the 44-21 victory tonight. And
playing well.
I liked a lot of things that I saw tonight with Brandon Height's team with rebounding, staying focused. They shot more consistently. They looked for each other. Logan Lewis is really good with his assist.
Yeah, he's really getting the offense going.
Yeah, so his court vision is just getting better and better. He's just got to come down on those turnovers a little bit more, and then I think we'll be fine.
Right, and 10-4 assist to turnover ratio.
Right.
That's really good. We'll take that, most of the night. Keep that 4 on the lower end because he's not going to get 10 every night. Let's face it, that's just not realistic. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe he can keep it going if he keeps it going. I mean, he's approaching the Doug Gottlieb territory with that kind of effort tonight. Only 1 point tonight too.
Just went there, didn't you? Anyways, if you haven't heard, also in other sports news tonight for Perry, the Perry Maroon wrestling team lost at Tuttle 50-12 tonight in Tuttle, so they got some work to do as well. But we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. Our next broadcast will be on Friday, this Friday, as the Black Bears will be in town from Pawnee here at John Devine Hall. That'll be our last game of the year, and then we'll have a break in between for the Christmas break and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to that as well, so I can get my voice under control. But we'll be on the air at 6 o'clock. The girls' tip will be at 6:30 as usual. So I want to thank our producer and engineer right here from Penn Network, Tyson Davis. I also want to thank Kevin back in the studio for getting us on the right breaks and playing the right music. He's done a phenomenal job with the tournament last week and everything. And he's just a phenomenal guy that helps us out a lot. Thank my partner right here, Mike Shaw, for taking stats and for giving the color commentary and all that stuff. He does a really good job. So I want to thank you, the fans and alumni as well, that are listening to us and watching us on Penn Network and YouTube. We really appreciate you. And all of our sponsors up and down the line, we cannot do it without you. If you see our sponsors on our website, CampbellCommunicationsOK.com, send them a friendly note to say, hey, thank you, for sponsoring these events and everything, because without them, this would not happen. So thank you up and down the line, our sponsors. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get off here, and we'll see you on Friday. This has been a presentation. You've been watching Perry Maroon basketball on Triple Play Sports. And
have a Merry Christmas.